MC said, "What up, call me hand." Midnight Jesus said, "Yo."
He's back. God only knows what he looks like. But he is back.
Good day. No barking, bud. Benson's barking at me. You not recognize me on the screen? Here, we'll just get right into Benson cam. Okay, bud. Okay. It's okay. There's no dog that's gonna attack us.
MC said, "Hey buddy."
MC says hi, bud. Oh, no. He came in here, got nervous, because he saw the dog, which is himself, on the screen, and he farted. Ah. Oh, my God. So, I almost just said his fart was loud. Oh
MC
my God.
said, "Ha ha
It's
ha
quite
ha."
pungent. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna play that again.
It's quite pungent.
MC
That's how pungent it is.
said, "He laugh."
Oh, holy hell. He's a nervous wreck. We still didn't fix Tutti. I didn't have time yesterday. Oop. But we're gonna run him anyway. Oh, what the hell? There we go. Oh! Hold on. Hold on, those will work, MC. They will work.
MC. Said. Had to pull up the commands, ha ha ha.
I have StreamerBot off. Now it's try it again. Try it again. Try the command again. Now it will work. All right, so we're running Tutti. It takes him a minute to fire up. I should have fired him up for the screen or the stream started, but I didn't want him to start talking. He does that. I still got to sort out a few of the sound issues. I got to make I isolated it so he can't hear like, you know, speech chat or anything like that. And when he talks, it shouldn't double up. But if he answers in the chat, like if he posts a message in the chat, speech chat will read that, in which case you get the double up.
Said. Do you still want every person announced on TDS when they type?
Does it... Wait, what? Oh! I see what you mean. Yeah, I guess that does help when I'm in my goggles. Oh shit, Tutti's on. I forgot. Oh my god.
How the joy of audio settings where every checkmark feels like a game of Minesweeper. Sounds like you're on a quest to perfect the audio balance. Try fiddling around with chat settings to stop that sneaky duplication. Maybe add some filters or tweak the source properties in your streaming software. Just remember, it's like herding cats, you'll get it eventually.
It's more a problem with your custom code, buddy.
Said. Okay. If ya want to change it, just let me know.
Yeah, no, we'll keep it for now because when I'm in my goggles, I'm not sure who's talking. How do you change it in speech chat, though? Because I don't even know
the wonders of custom code, where hello world can mean hello errors. Sounds like a logic puzzle wrapped in spaghetti code. Check your conditions and event triggers, ensure nothing's creating that dreaded loop. Dive into those if statements and make them behave. Fuckers. May your coding journey be less painful than debugging a game crash mid-boss fight.
You know what? I'm shutting him down for a minute. I actually have to have like a pause thing for him. I still haven't, like I said, I haven't worked on him in like a day and a half or so, so I haven't fixed the... So, hold on. Tell me how do I do this with speech? Because I could just do TTS with StreamerBot, but I literally don't work on the stream when I'm not streaming. So...
Regonomics 813.
So I just use this.
Said. Control panel chat. Regonomics 813. Said. Only have it say, $message $.
Where's the control panel in this thing? Ah, there we go. Control panel. Oh my god. No fucking way. So I've been looking for settings on this and I didn't know you use speech chat. I thought you used something else. And look at these tabs up here. I didn't know they were there until you just told me they were there. Because they're like you can barely fucking see them. When I first opened this up, I'm like, okay, where are the settings? And then I clicked this. I remember I think I clicked platforms. I'm like, okay, I can't do anything there. I clicked there. I'm like, control panel. And then I saw these. I'm like, okay, well, I can't do anything more. Turns out there's little tabs up there. What the? God damn it, speech chat. It's probably because I had it every time I've interacted with this. It's crunched in this little window like this.
Regonomics 813.
Holy shit.
Said. I know.
Thank you for that.
Took me far too long myself.
Control panel. My God. Voice. Enable speech. Pause speech. Personality voice. What? This voice has personality? No way. Oh, you can pick a voice. Did not. Okay. Oh, Microsoft David. Microsoft Mark. Google Italiano. That'd be funny. Google US English.
Regonomics 813. Said. That's how I British TTS.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize that you could do this stuff. Holy hell. Maybe it's stupid because I use StreamerBot for everything else and I'm just lazy and I don't work on the stream like off stream. So it's like I could just integrate it with like, or SpeakerBot over here, but I don't do that. I will, before we fly, oh cool, my camera's not showing up. So you can't see me in the corner. That's weird. There we go. And then you just have the awkward, like, half my head. Didn't mean to do that. Not that anybody needs to see me ever. Anyway, I don't know why my hair is so, like, blowy. I don't like it. Anyway, what I was gonna say was, Tutti, I've decided today, well, this morning, as I was waking up, that Tutti is Tutti. I guess I got a point over here now. He's going to be my StreamerBot, meaning I'm not going to use StreamerBot anymore. I'm not going to bother with like when I fully integrate YouTube, alerts and all that stuff. The typical thing is somebody, let's say follows, and then you see a little, well, that one's stupid. So let's do like a gift bomb because that's fun.
2D GPT said, "You are AWK, anonymous, thank you." For the gifted subs.
So, that's how it goes. You get this little alert when somebody does something cool. I'm going to have Tutti be an all-in-one solution. So I'm going to build him to, like, he's going to shout out subs. And the fun thing is I can decide whether or not, because, like, for example, if I get a follow, this pops up every time in Twitch.
2D GPT said, "Min din my..."
Let me just pause the fucking shit while I'm explaining it. Anyway, so that pops up every time. It's like the same thing every time. Now, I can program Tutti locally to not hit the LLM and cost me money. And whenever somebody follows, he could just say a catchphrase. Whenever somebody subs, he could do that. And, I can trigger him to do other things as well. But I think it's cooler coming out of, like, my little dude than just have it being a pop-up on the stream. So the other thing is I can make it unique to each person, and I can send it to the, to GPT-4 wrapped in his personality, and he decides to say something interesting for the sub. Each time it's different. I'm more prone to do that because it's not like it's going to cost me hundreds of dollars. It will be pennies, but fuck, that advertisement at the bottom is pissing me off. It'll be pennies, but that's kind of the plan. I'm going to have him do everything. He's going to do gift bombs, raids, follows, subs, resubs. He'll do like a sub count if you do like a command. So I'm going to integrate commands with him. So now all the commands that you guys just recently learned about, those are going to be through Tutti. Not that it matters to you, but and then I have to decide, like I said, he's going to be like a piece of streaming software for me, but I'm not sure, like, that those sounds don't necessarily have to come out of his mouth. So I'm just saying he's going to be not only my bot, but my streaming, like my stream partner, like software. He's going to be my stream elements, or my streamer bot, but more literally. So I think that's really cool. I think that's a cool little project, and I'm going to start working on a UI for it. So it's easier while we're messing around with them. I can add something new, and then I could just tap a button and turn it off. Like, I can't really do that right now. So that's going to be part of it. I think it's going to be fun. Let me turn the music back on. So I think that'll be cool. But let's get ready to fly. Let's fire everything up. That said, I was going to do something with speech chat that I've already forgot. Okay, voices. We'll just pick Microsoft David for now. We'll leave it at that. Resume speech. A shortcut key would be nice for pause speech. Let's make that a period. So let's... Cool. Nice. Jeremy making my life easier. Message. So there's the speech format. We can get rid of username. Character limit on speech is off, so you guys can post an entire book if you'd like. Display whisper messages. Okay, so everybody can see that if we're here. That's weird, but keep that in mind, people. Don't text me anything sexy. Post message to chat, welcoming, follower, hosting. So this is like a little streamer bot too. Interesting. But I'll do that on my own. Cool. So yeah, maybe is there even a I wonder if there is a shortcut key for no. But it takes arguments, so I wonder there's got to be a little more documentation on it.
OOP, sorry, had to let Sam in the building.
Oh my god,
what
that's
you need?
completely unacceptable. We have a meme for that, and I'm going to take 20 minutes to play it.
Unacceptable! Unacceptable!
No, I'm good. I'm all good. We're getting ready to fly. I don't know why. I just thought of like starting a stream like
Regonomics 813 said.
Sweet.
Say wheat.
I wish I had like thousands and thousands of followers. I want to start a stream and then just like look at my phone and be like, "What? Leave me alone. I'm busy." God, why are you guys bugging me? I'm trying to chat with somebody on my phone. Oh shit. DJI app is updating right now in the middle of me trying to fly. All right, I guess we can take this opportunity to rub off the lenses. By the way, this is just random and nobody cares. But and I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna say it ahead of time so you guys know you're not gonna care about this, but wired headphones are very annoying. And when you have like the kind of setup that I have, having wireless headphones is harder, and most like like audio mixers for streamers don't give you the ability to have wireless headphones because this wire is so fucking annoying. I really want to figure that out because I looked it up and there's not a good solution for it. You have to have whatever your mixer setup is, and then you have to have a DAC. It has to be able to accept an output from a DAC, and then so you have to buy a separate digital audio converter, and then I don't know. It's really a clunky thing, and you're not going to have the same level of control over it because it's one step away from your audio setup. It's really, really, really strange that nobody's made a streaming based audio mixer for wireless headphones. It's really fucking bizarre because this shit has got to go. This sucks. It's really annoying. What I've always wanted, I've just, my streaming career has never taken off, and maybe it never will, but I always wanted in-ear monitors that are really small. Like they fit in your ear, they mold to your ear, they're really, really nice, and then they just have this little cable that you could, like, you know. I wanted those because really the most annoying thing is having these like on top of this. So, but if they made truly wireless in-ear monitors, that'd be amazing. They don't make those because they're too, you need like, I don't know, they'd be too big. You like, our wireless technology isn't small enough for them to fit in your ear without having something stick out it's gotta basically look kind of like an AirPod, but the really good ones are like flush to your ear, so the technology just isn't quite there. And actually, trying to think of the brand, it's like Ultimate Ears. So here's what okay. So if you look at this thing's flush to your ear, but and this is like one of the cheaper ones, the 5 ones. These are up to like $5,000. But the audio drivers are taking up all of the space. There's literally no space for, for wireless. But let's look at UE1. Like 21 drivers are in this one. $3,000. Oh, they brought their prices down, but $3,000, and they are like unbelievable quality. They're unreal. But yeah, there's not any space with all those audio drivers for wireless. Like I said, nobody gives a shit. And I didn't expect anybody to, but I'm gonna keep talking anyway. Okay, so let's recap for you guys who may be curious. My drone died yesterday. I'm also gonna have Tutti switch scenes for me, so I can just say switch scenes. But check this out. So I pushed the drone really hard, and the ESCs are called electronic speed converter. What are they called? Electronic speed. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up now. My brain is fucking potatoing. Oh, electronic speed control. What the fuck? I swear to God, I really do need to eat before I stream. Electronic speed controllers. This is what I did. And it's because I really beat the piss out of it, and I probably need like a 20 amp one that can handle the abuse that I put it through. But this smoked on stream. So what we did was we took it all apart. We did all the soldering on stream. And at the very end, we tried to fly it, and I thought it wasn't going to fly. I was running on fumes. I was tired. And the only reason why we got it flying. The only reason why it wasn't working first try is because I had turtle mode on. And it's, as you can see, the button, this is on, off, on. You can barely see the difference. And because I didn't notice the difference was there, see how subtle that is? Because I didn't notice the difference, it's not going to arm when you have turtle mode on. So I'm like, I don't get it. And I was too, like, I didn't have the OSD on, and so the OSD didn't tell me when it's disarmed. And I was just too, like, hungry, and I wanted to go. I really wanted to eat. And then I'm like, fuck, the fucking turtle mode's on. And then we flew it out in the dark. This is horrible for low light. Horrible. It was like 10 frames per second. But it worked. It worked first try. I just had the fucking turtle mode on, which is crazy. That was infuriating. Like, that my brain was so cooked that I didn't realize that was why it wasn't flying. I'm like, and it smells horrible. So I'm like, it smells like it's still burning. That makes no sense. I changed everything out. It's not the O4 air unit. And so then I learned another thing, and that is TPU, which is what this is made out of, absolutely absorbs odor like crazy. This is going to permanently smell like melted rubber. It smells, it's like, it smells cancerous. So yeah, there's that. So, with my running on fumes, my brain was like trying to reconcile, like, why does it still smell like that? And I realized TPU is just extremely, like, it's not porous for water, but it must be porous enough to be just completely absorbing moisture. So if you put TPU in a shitty bathroom, it's going to smell like shit. It's probably not true, but... All right, So I typically fly 8, like 7 pack. Well, no. You know what? I was doing 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I was doing 15 packs a stream. So with this flight controller, we'll know that eventually, a couple months from now, if we fly 15 packs a stream, this shit is gonna die. Right now, today, I'm only flying 11. So wait, in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, one in here. Like, where is it? So, yeah, that's that. What do you have? Stuck in my head now. It'd be funnier if you guys didn't hear the music and you're just like, what is he singing? And I really got to curate, like, I got to take like a day to fix the stream. Like, I got to curate a playlist, stuff like that. Something I clearly have not done, but we'll play some gun shit. Okay. It's going to do the RTMP capital. It saves it, even though we've had successful connections without that, which absolutely drives me insane. All right, we have speech chat on, right? I think it puts a little pause in the bottom right corner.
Midnight Jesus.
Okay, it's working.
Said. Test.
Oh. I forgot to hit start live stream. That was very annoying. All right, let's go. Okay, the OSD is still not showing that it's armed. I don't know how to get the OSD to work. Okay. Okay, so this is... It looks like it's 10 frames per second, and I'm not sure why. That's why I was having a hard time flying last night. I get it now. We got to bring it back in. I thought this was just going to work. It is clearly flying. That's really tough. It's really tough to fly at 10 frames per second. That is bizarre. I wonder if something reset. Let me turn the music down. I'm going to have to check the goggle settings. And let me plug it back in really quickly. So this battery is going to just be worthless. First of all, let me check the goggle settings. Transmission. Racing mode is on. Bandwidth is fine. On channel R1. Camera 4 to 3 is locked. That's fine. Camera FPV normal. What are the options? Oh, it has wide, but you can't do that in 4 to 3. I don't think.
Gavara 1015 said.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hi there. I see you got the quad resurrected.
I did, but it's at like 10 frames per second right now, and I don't know why. Actually, I think I do know why. All right, but we're gonna power everything down for a minute. Ow, my hair. There. All right, let's power everything down. Oh, it's still plugged in. Jesus Christ. God, my fucking brain. I cannot keep track of everything. Okay. So, what it is we're not, I don't think we have it on the right UART or whatever, and like it just worked on the last Goku F405 that I installed, So, I don't know what the deal is with this one. So let me look that up real quick, and then hopefully we can fly.
Gavara1015 said, I don't know what it is, but I noticed you were at like 10 mbps on the short flight. I feel like it should have been near 60, no?
It definitely should have. But the reason is I think we have something wrong in the configuration. So I got to look that up. All right. So we're going to have to... I don't know why I thought it was the low light that was doing that last night after we got it up and running. But I should have tested this before the stream. Like I said, the stream is always by the seat of my pants. So let me see what ChatGPT is saying. Low FPS, no OSD UART misconfigured or not connected. Oh, I wonder if it's the cable. Huh. I wonder if this cable's fucked. Like, it came, like... The last cable was fine. Like, it came... I'm pretty sure it came with the Goku F405. I can't remember if I used the one with the air unit or not. Like, I guess that's where I'm confused. Let me see if that's it. And then, let's see if I have a spare one somewhere. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, don't know. But we're gonna try this one. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to rip open another air unit box and see if the cable's in there. I would think the one that with the Goku F405. I mean, it fits. It's got a black side and a white side, and I just put the black side on the 04, on the 04 unit and the white side on the Goku. But it shouldn't matter. It doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter. But let's do this really quickly. See if these are the same. They are. I got a longer one. And I'm just gonna like route it around and see if that works. The annoying thing is it's so like tight. I'm gonna try to use the I'll show you what I'm doing. Benson barking is not helping. He's so loud it leaks through the whole house.
Tutti GPT said,
Yeah.
to be able to emote with sounds on stream, type, sounds. Midnight Jesus said, to be able to emote with sounds on stream, type, sounds.
Which button? Oh, I hit the wrong button. Alright, one side's in. Let's put the other one in and see if it was just a cable issue. Alright. Oops, wrong button. Let me turn my fucking radio on again. I know you guys can't see, but I just want to see. Yeah, we're not getting OSD. It says... Alright, we're up to 20 megabits. Yeah, it's not the cable. Unless this cable is incorrect as well. Blew it out the house and in. Alright. I can't... My memory's so fucking bad, I can't remember where I put the, I don't know if I threw the other one in the garbage or what I did, honestly. I really don't want to open another 04 Lightbox, but I might have to. I think it's a UART thing, though, to be honest. So let's go with that for a minute. It just says enable MSP on UART, which we did. Save and reboot. It's just said find a free UART, but... And also, I don't understand why with this 04 unit, I have to have a battery plugged in to get Betaflight working. Because it's like it's sapping too much energy. Which is very strange. No, that's not what we wanted. Yeah. Okay. Oops. Ports. I just picked a UART, VTX, MSP plus DisplayPort. Which we did. Maybe I'll try 2. I don't think it should matter, but we weren't getting OSD, and we clearly have the OSD here. Did I say that? Save and reboot. I have the OSD on right here. So yeah. So I got to figure out why the OSD's not showing up. Maybe there's a problem with the 04 unit. I don't know, but it's working. I just don't remember this being an issue when I just plugged the fucker in and it just worked. Like, I don't even think I did anything here. Alright. Let's try this other UART. If you saw how I had this wired up, you'd laugh.
Gavara 1015.
You think it's in low power mode?
Said, I think it is in low power mode.
Yeah, like permanent low power mode, maybe?
I'm looking at the manual.
It makes sense, but it's flying in low power mode. Just very weird. The question is, why is it different this time? And last time it just worked. Okay, when we just sit here, we're at 20. Okay, if I power it up, yeah, you're right. It's just staying in low power mode. Okay. You are correct. 100%. So why is it staying in low power mode?
Gavara 1015.
Not
said,
detecting the arming?
So when it arms it switches off low power mode, but I think the lack of HUD suggests it is not detecting the arming.
Huh. Known issue when it doesn't detect a valid MSP UART. Connection to the flight controller, here's how to fix it. Double check the wiring. Yeah, the wiring is a fucking...
Gavara 1015. Said, it automatically starts in low power mode and switches off when you start flying.
It says enable it or connect it to the correct UART, but you must be in beta flight 4.4 or later. Oh, I wonder. That would be weird if it wasn't, because like I said, the last one shipped with just the correct version. Oh, cool. Now it's not, beta flight's not connecting at all. That's pretty neat. Let's unplug, replug. It's not getting a USB, right, okay. It doesn't help that this fucking frame
Gavara 1015
is really annoying.
Said, apparently if you start recording on the air unit it will turn off low power mode. Might be a temporary workaround.
Okay, we'll have to try that. It doesn't help that this USB cord is so fat, it doesn't fit up there really well. Hold on. Come on, you piece of shit. Why were we going in here? I'm so like, I totally forgot. Oh shit, it didn't save our last, I remember we put on UART2? And we saved and rebooted? Okay. That didn't save, first of all. So that's an issue. Let's just see if that's the problem. Nope. So we might try the record trick in a minute, but let me see something. I hate that I have to drop the cord every time. My setup is kind of annoying. I don't know why it forces me to plug in the battery to deal with beta flight. It's really annoying. All right, so what were we doing? Okay, it did save there. So, and we that's not the issue. I completely forgot why I was going in beta flight. Oh yeah, the version. Jesus. 4.5.1. Okay, so we're good. Check that canvas mode is enabled in the OSD tab. What is canvas mode and where the fuck is it? What's canvas mode? What is canvas mode? Connect your UART. Yeah. Go to the OSD tab. You should now see canvas mode toggle at the top. So we don't see that. I don't know. Okay, so there's a sign there. Let me disconnect and let me look it up on YouTube and see what canvas mode even looks like so I know what I'm looking for. Yeah, this is a very old version, but... Okay, so we can go in the CLI. Set DisplayPort underscore MSP underscore serial equal 3. So they have it on 4. And then... Okay, so we'll try that. Serial equal 3. I don't know what the 3 means, but let's try it. This thing's running fucking hot as hell. I should get my fan. There. Okay. Connect. CLI. And what was it? Set. So this command's not going to work. Why is it V? Where the fuck is the V coming from? Yeah, it's... Oh, number. Like, what's happening? Is my... I have 2 keyboards, I don't know. That definitely doesn't work. Okay, we got Max, MSP fonts, MSP row adjust, DisplayPort device. And what are the none auto MSP? So that's what we're gonna do. Equal MSP. All right, let's save. Maybe that'll do it. So let's see. So now MSP is set, even though I didn't see canvas mode. All right. It's at 20 megabits in low power. Nope, it's staying in low power. How do I record? Is there what's the quick way to record? Oh, there we go. Recording goggles screen view failed. Oh, I don't have a fucking... How do I get it to record, like, on the unit? I've never done that. Like, it's only letting me record the goggles. Yeah, I don't know. Shit. Man, I wish I didn't start so late, but I always have shit to do. Let's see. Alright, let me get these batteries out of the way, because I'm, like, reaching over a pile of batteries to type. Alright. I might as well keep these plugged in while I have them on, so I don't have to keep turning them on and off while I'm testing. Okay. So, we have to figure out why it's not working. Set display port MSP equals on save. Okay, but we already set the device to MSP, so okay, now we can display it as on. Guess that's a new one we're gonna try. We're also gonna switch it back to UART4. And hopefully that works. Alright, ports off, on, disabled. MSP plus display port, save and reboot. Okay, CLI. So yeah, the MSP command, that's it. It just doesn't exist anymore. So this isn't. Yeah. So ChatGPT is on old info, but I set it to MSP, so that should be the on. They changed the command. Not sure why they do change commands all the time, but they do. So I don't know how to record on the O4 unit. I don't know how to do that. Because there's a record function in the goggles that's like on the top menu, but it says failed because I don't have an SD card in.
Gavara 1015 said, maybe it won't work. Manual says you have to be airborne to start recording.
Interesting.
I don't know, I have never done it either.
So this is very strange. In CLI run status, we already did that. It didn't. Okay, verify which. Let's do resource. Okay, so MSP. See what it says. Wire it to UART2. Okay, which I did do. Wiring check. But the wiring is... So it might be the cable still. We got to figure that out. do not enable smart audio or IRC tramp on this UART. Sure. Video format. Go to video, go to OSD. Should now see video format, digital default, canvas, OSD enabled, display port set to MSP. Yeah, no, it's totally. Get OSD display port.
Almanac
Allowed values.
said, give the AI some context, then feed it your beta flight CLI diff all, and ask it to see any issues.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna switch it back to O2 though, or UART2. I gave it some context. I showed it the resource tab. But we'll do the diff all. Hold on, there was something though. I think it's the cable, weirdly. I think I have to have the right cable. In these other ones, there's something off. Because they're not made for this unit. Alright, this is... I forgot to turn my fans on, damn it. This battery is going to be toast. So, oh yeah, what I'm looking for is canvas. And, like, canvas mode's supposed to be in OSD, but it's just not showing up, which means something's, you know, wrong. VTX type MSP device ready false.
Gavara 1015 said, it tells you how to set up canvas mode.
Yeah, it's overheated. I gotta unplug it. What tells you? Manual says you have to be airborne. Oh, the manual? Yeah. Oh, wait, no. That was from earlier. All right, let's give the eye a... Well, let me let it cool down for a minute. I mean, last time I did this, I plugged it in... I just plugged it into the Goku F405, and I can't remember... I think it just worked. But the OSD isn't showing up. Shoulder hurts.
Almanac said, also, maybe there's a way to refresh or update the firmware of the O4.
Yeah, Chewy, actually it was
13.
It was flying last night. But
what up,
it's flying in low power mode, so that's an issue.
Gavara 1015 said, one hardware connection, connect the UART-RX port of the air unit to one of the UART-T serial ports. UART4 is used as an example of the flight control board. Gavara 1015 said, to UART configuration, open beta flight configurator and select ports.
Okay, we didn't do that.
Turn on the MSP switch for the corresponding UART-TX serial port, UART4, and set baud rate to 115200. Click save and reboot.
Maybe that's a problem.
Gavara 1015
so we had it.
Said, I can paste all the instructions if it helps.
Oh no, it was already set to 150 and 200.
What's up there?
It was already set to that, damn. So yeah, it's not, it's stuck in lower power mode, Dart Doc, and I'm not sure why. We fried it yesterday, got it working at the end of the stream, but it was in low power mode, and I was so tired, I didn't realize. I thought it was the low light. But there's no like canvas mode. So it's just not showing up. Oops, the fuck.
Dart Doc said, canvas mode on goggles side. Chawif 13 said,
well then
go back to your UARTs.
Everybody said do it and Hold on. Right here. VTX MSP display port 115-200 UART4.
Gavara 1015 said,
It's on 4.5.1.
if beta flight configurator 4.4.0 or later is used, set peripherals to MSP plus display port.
It should be good to go as far as MSP display
you can
activated
skip
on
the
correct
CLI
UART.
configuration below.
Yeah.
Dart Doc said, it should be good to go as far as MSP display activated on correct UART.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. But, you know, we're not showing OSD. So where's canvas mode now? IMU error will cause Rocksteady to fail. Yeah, I don't give a shit. Air unit in low power state, unable to record video. Start propellers or disable low power state in control. Oh. Where's control? Auto low power
Chewip
state.
13 said, did you try to reflash your 04?
I did not. We can try to do that, but here's... I just disabled auto low power. Let's see what happens. That'd be annoying if that's what did it, but I don't think that's the... We'll see. Alright. Okay, there we go. That did it. Okay. It's very weird. Oh, we're, Alright, well, I guess we have it up and running, and all I had to do is the settings, fix the settings on the
Chewip 13
fucking goggles.
said, hell yeah.
That's so annoying. Thought it was I thought... That's crazy. Alright, let's, where's my tweezers? There they are. Can I get these back in there? I thought it was the cable. Alright, we're ready to fly now, guys. After all that bullshit, I just had to disable low power in the fucking goggles. You gotta be kidding me. All that troubleshooting, and I just read it in the menu. Like I didn't... My God. I don't have a lot of experience with DJI goggles, so it's like I don't know what to look for, you know? I just like to plop shit on and fly. Can we get that in there? We got it in.
Dart Doc
There we go.
said, low power mode will be deactivated as soon as the air unit receives the arming command. If the MP's display port is configured on the wrong UART, it can't went through.
Well, the thing is though, I was flying in low power mode. Like they saw it on stream. Like I was flying at like 20 megabits and it looked like 10 frames per second. And now that I disabled it, it's just working. So I don't know, but arming it was not. Oh yeah, and we're still not getting OSD, so there's definitely something wrong. But here,
Dart Doc said, and you were able to see OSD.
I don't know. I don't know. I'll tell you in a minute, but I'm gonna fly anyway.
Tutti GPT said, to be able to emote with sounds on stream,
we're gonna fly for like a
sounds.
second because I don't know where this battery's
Midnight
at.
Jesus said, to be able to emote with sounds on stream.
But I'm gonna show you how it's
sounds.
gonna be like full frame right now. So and that was just by disabling. Oh, can you get Benson? Because I don't want to have the bugs come in. Okay. All right. Let's start the server up. Oh, it's already started. All right, let me pop up, turn off this fan. I have like no room. I'm pretty sure I don't have OSD, but we're gonna fly for a second anyway. But it is the full frame rate. Oh my god, the fucking capital RTMP won't go away, which makes no sense. All right. Yeah, as you see, no OSD. We're gonna fly in and out, but you'll see that it's at 40 megabits. See, nice and smooth. I just don't know where the battery is, so I don't really want to hurt the battery. Oop. Misjudged that. So,
Dark Doc.
we have nice
said,
smooth flight now.
UART 6 is the right one.
Okay, UART 6. The manual says 4. And then I tried 2. Well, we'll do 6 right now.
Dark Doc.
I enabled MSP
said,
and CLI, by the way.
I'm on the Flywheel website right now.
Awesome. You kick ass, man. All right. UART 4 disabled. Disabled. UART 6. MSP. Save and reboot. Give me that OSD, motherfucker. All right, did it save? It did. 115.200. VTX MSP. Disconnect. Oh, shit. No, it is not showing OSD still. This is a bitch. But you do see the 40 megabits, so we've
Dark
made
Doc
it a little further.
said,
Yeah,
restart.
yeah. Good call. Good call. Ah. Good call. Telemetry lost. Give me that OSD. Cross your fingers. Telemetry recovered. No. No. No OSD. I'll show you. No OSD. Aircraft processor overheated. So yeah,
Dark
we
Doc
need to get
said,
the fan on it.
Are you using the DJI plug on FC?
I know. That's what I said that early. I said I think I'm using the wrong cable, but I don't know where I put it. So I'm using the one that came in the Goku F405. I thought it might be the cable. I said that in the very beginning, but I really don't want to open up like my other fucking box. Pisses me off. Like there's only one cable that sucks. I mean I called that right in the beginning. I know that's it. Right when it didn't work because I
Dark
tried
Doc
this.
said,
Here, I'll show you.
Is it direct soldered or connector?
No, it's a connector. I'm not going to direct solder the 04 unit. This I tried this one too. But the one that's in there came with the Goku F405 HD, not with the DJI. I'm just going to dig my old one out of the fucking... I think it's in the garbage. I don't want the door open because of the bugs. No, get Benson. Go, bud. All right, so let me just dig this fucking thing out of the garbage because I'm pretty sure. I thought I saved it, but I didn't.
Gavara 1015 said, DJI recommends these two commands in CLI. Set OSD _ DisplayPort _ device equals MSP as well as set DisplayPort _ MSP _ serial equals 3.
Okay, that's the one that command changed from the older version, but I already did the MSP one. Yeah, I already did the MSP thing.
Dart Doc said, can you check the CLI dump on the old FC?
I can. Remember, it does plug in. That's a good idea. Hold on, let me find this though. I think it's a cable.
Dart Doc said, or at least let's check the ports tab.
Good call. Maybe I didn't throw it away. I remember tossing it in the garbage and it's just not like anywhere. It's not on top for some reason. It's on the floor. We're gonna do this before we do anything. But this is gonna take, I'm gonna have to take the canopy off because it's too tight. I'm not going to be able to fish it through, I don't think. It'd be nice if I could. Alright, so let me do this real quick. Let me power this shit off. This is annoying as fuck. Alright. I think it's the cable. It's what I said in the beginning, and that's what it's going to end up being. It's just this thing is annoying to take apart. If it was like 3 seconds.
Gavara 1015 said, it wouldn't be FPV if it just worked straight away.
Ain't that the truth? Get out of there.
Dark Doc
no.
said, I don't believe in the cable.
We will see. The only thing I haven't done is set that one serial to 3, and that's because ChatGPT gave me an old command. But Guevara found the
Dart Doc
new command.
Said, I'm ready to bet money.
Well, what do you think it is first? Where did my other... Did I just lose the screw? Oh, there we go.
Dart Doc said,
it'd be really annoying if it was.
I think it is some configuration, the best option to check old one.
I still want to, I want to just do this. Yeah, the old one, we're going to have to do a CLI dump on the old one. But if this works, I'm going to laugh. I just don't know what would change between the old one and the new one. It should just be... I bought them both from Rotor Riot. They're obviously, it's from the same stock. Why, you know... Did they make an update? Why would they do that if it just worked on the last one? I don't think it's the... It shouldn't be the cable, let's put it that way. So I agree with you.
I don't think RX and TX messed up on cable.
Yeah. I don't know. This, I'm using the cable that came with the Goku F405. And, oh shit, that is a dirty ass fucking USB port. I gotta clean that out. That 04 USB port is fucked. Oops, there we go. That's actually not bad. Oops, I popped out a little gummy. It really shouldn't be the cable. The cable that came with the Goku F405 should work. It would actually be annoying if it was the cable. It's just, you know, it's meant to work with anything HD. That's how it should work. Can't see. All right. Turn on. There we go. I think the cable is plugged in all the way. We should be good to go. And it's the cable. You would have lost that bet, Dark Doc.
Dark Doc said, no way.
It's 100% the cable. Yeah. We're ready to go. You'll see in a minute.
Dark
It's
Doc
the cable.
said,
I will.
show me the cable.
Well, the annoying thing is...
Gavara 1015 said, no shot. Dark Doc
No. It's not a
said,
faulty cable. It's
faulty
just...
one.
This is... I tried two. Neither of these work. But these didn't come with a DJI. We got a white end and we got a black end. The DJI one is black and black. Not that that matters because this one's black and black. But this I don't know what this came with. I just had it spare. This is the one that came with the F405. And so it's not that this one's faulty because this didn't work either. And they're pretty much the same thing. I mean, they have different colored wires, but actually they don't.
Dark Doc said, show me the pinout.
Yeah, these wires are...
Tutti GPT
The
said,
pinout?
Inuyasha Lover 12 isn't a robot, literally
Oh
or
my
figuratively. Inuyasha Lover 12 said, we're no strangers to love, you know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment's
just
what
got
I'm thinking of. You
rickrolled.
wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling, gotta make you understand, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Gavara 1015 said, does that mean the cable is proprietary?
I don't
Dark
know what
Doc
it means, but what I can
said,
tell you is...
red,
this-
black, white, gray.
Yeah,
The same
yeah.
on another end.
It's,
Inuyasha Lover 12 said,
Okay,
grinning, squinting face, rolling
We
on the
got-
floor, laughing.
red, black, white, gray, brown, yellow on one cable. And on the other cable, so that makes sense as to why this one didn't work. This one we got red, black, gray, white on one side. Red, black, gray, white, black, yellow. And then on the other side we have red, black, gray, white, black, yellow. This is the one that came with the Goku F405. So
Dark Doc said, so it is the same. Inuyasha Lover 12 said.
I don't know, man.
Couldn't help it, had to rickroll someone since Wicked Skinny isn't here. Dart Doc said. Red, black, gray, white on both ends?
No. It's not. It's red, black, gray, white on one end, and red, black, white, gray on the other end. I think. Hold on. They're all twisted. Hold on. Okay. Red, black, gray, white on the white end.
Gavara 1015 said. If it works, don't question it, lol.
No, yeah. No. It is gray, white on both ends. It was twisted over. Yeah, but it works. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. The beat up cable works. This one doesn't. So that's real strange. And it's not like it wasn't plugged in. I mean, you know, it's not going to work. And I just plugged in this beat up, fucked up wire, and it's working like a champ. So let's explain that. I have no idea. But it works, and we got to fly. So it's already getting late because this troubleshooting is taking way too long.
Dart Doc said. Maybe it was plugged in not enough, lol.
I don't think that was it, honestly. I pressed on it on both sides. I mean, I guess, but why, you know, why would I have plugged this old wire in enough and not that one? I don't know. But this works and that one doesn't. That would be my luck if it just wasn't plugged in enough, but I'm pretty sure it was. This wire is gonna go bad, so...
Dart Doc said. Because you spent too much time already.
Yeah. This wire is gonna go bad. So we'll try the Goku F405 wire again. And then see if I just didn't, you know, if it works the second time, then I obviously just didn't plug it in enough. Which would be insane. Like it's in low power mode because it wasn't fucking pushed in all the way. Jesus Christ. And this wire is longer than the other one. It's like annoyingly, it sticks out annoyingly. I wanted to use the new wire very badly. This one is sloppy and fucking... I'm surprised that one of the props, it hasn't eventually stuck out and gotten sliced by one of the props. Oops. Oh my god. I can't put that in there. But we will be flying. We're just gonna fly through all the fucking packs. Fuck it. I don't care if it's dark. Get on there. Almost ready to fly. I actually wanted to like fly. Oops. I actually wanted to fly early today. And end the stream early because I have a bunch of shit to work on. And then of course this fucking happens. I didn't test it before the stream is the problem. I don't do, you know, I never do that. I do everything by the seat of my pants. Much to my detriment, let's put it that way.
Gadgetax_edits said. Hey, I'm trying to get into FPV. Do you FTR kits for under 250 PLS? It looks fun.
Do I FTR? What does that mean? You could probably... I'm trying to think. Like, if you want to do FPV, you could probably... I think there's some kits that Betaflight sells. right, let's get...
Gajatax_edits.
Oh,
said,
ready to fly like... Yeah.
Ready to fly kits. Dart Doc. said, don't start that hobby. This is my advice.
Dart Docs. Dart Doc says on Twitch, don't start it. It'll save you a lot of money and frustration. No, I think there are like there's ready to fly kits. I think Betaflight has one. It is super fun, but you still have to definitely educate yourself on it because there's a lot you can, you could definitely set your house on fire with the LiPo batteries. So even though, don't expect to be flying right away.
Inuyasha Lover 12.
It's not like a DJI drone
said,
where it self-hovers for you.
I was sitting in my living room and caught a shiny whooper on Pokemon Go.
Oh, nice. You're luckier than Mr. Wicked Skinny, who sits in his studio
Almanac.
and catches nothing
said,
ever.
I would
Niantic
save
hates
up
him.
and invest. I'd get a good radio first and just sim.
I'm with Almanac on that, because the ready to fly kits are still going to be kind of expensive, and you're going to crash it right away.
I had Cetus XRTF kit, but it is outside the drone only, really challenging to fly inside.
Yeah. It's tough. It's tough to recommend stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know. If you have no experience, Almanac is correct, I believe. I would get a good radio, and you could start with the Radio Master Pocket, $60, and fly in the sim.
1015 said, my recommendation is Air 65/75, $99, each on EV 800D, $100-ish, and a Radio Master Pocket, $60,
or
and you'll be set up for your future with good stuff.
He's that is a good build, or a good setup.
At Almanac, okay. Dart Doc said, Air 65, Radio Master Pocket, Cobra X.
Dart Doc has got a good setup as well. That's good gear to start with, but ultimately you should probably get the radio first, fly in the sim, make sure you like it, get good enough to not immediately just nuke your investment, and then fly. Look at that, we got the OSD and everything. Fucking so weird. So weird. Dart Doc, I know this has got to be driving you nuts.
Said, crash drone, destroy it, buy new, repeat.
Yeah.
Gave R 1015.
It's good to know how to fix it too.
But yes, I recommend radio first and just get some hours in.
All right, so Dart Doc, I'm gonna fly, and then I'm gonna cut out early today, but we need to figure out the fucking cable issue. Like, why did that happen? I'm very annoyed by it, and I can tell you are too, because it makes no sense.
Inuyasha Lover 12 said, it's just me and Stitch at home, no one else is here with me.
Oh shit. You watching any good anime? Does Stitch like anime?
Gave R 1015 said, please can we see the flight too?
Oh my god, I'm sorry guys. Thank you. See, this is why...
Doc said, we are looking at your hens, BTW.
Yeah, I can't, I'm bad at that. Alright, now you're not. I don't know what you're talking about, guys. Oh, we're
Inuyasha Lover 12 said,
oh, we gotta bring it in.
Farming in Another World is a good anime.
Farming in Another World? That sounds kick-ass. Okay, guys, it was the cable the whole time. Makes no sense. Dart Doc.
Inuyasha Lover 12 said,
Gotta figure that shit out, man.
Food Wars. Gajetax_edits.
Food
said,
Wars?
Can I get a Radio Master Pocket and a RTF kit and train on the simulator for some weeks then fly it?
Absolutely. Absolutely can do that. But basically what we're trying to tell you is if you just get a ready to fly kit and you just, man, you could be extremely talented and maybe you just get off the ground and you're just killing it. It's so rare to just immediately fly well enough not to crash your drone. So the advice that we're all giving you is basically like, that's rare enough to where, and it's so expensive that it's not worth taking the chance. That's just, you know, let's go with this one again.
Inuyasha Lover 12 said, I'm watching Pokemon Horizon right now, but I don't know if my favorite character is still alive. Pensive face.
Oh no. Oops. Whack that. What's this? What's the setup with the character? Like what happened to the character? Whoa. This is why I burnt the ESCs. Well, see, that wasn't me. That was just the...
Gajetax_edits.
I wasn't, like, over-throttling at all.
You are good at flying.
Thank you. Let's do that again. I did not over-throttle that. I just felt like if I drop too quickly... it's like the gyro fucks up. I don't know what's going on there, to be honest.
Dart Doc said, let me clarify one thing, you have a new FC, but still, there is an issue with the voltmeter?
Give me, yeah, what's going on? Tell me.
Inuyasha Lover 12 said, he and his Charizard got caught in the wind and he and his Charizard was blow away. His status is unknown.
Oh shit.
Gabara 1015 said, also the radios in those kits usually are pretty basic. If you buy a RTF kit, make
the radios
sure the
are real
radio
bad.
can at least connect to a SIM. Or just buy a separate one like the Pocket.
If you're gonna spend, if you don't want to spend over $60, go to the Pocket. He's totally right about that.
For the advice. Inuyasha Lover 12 said, I'm so sad it's killing me.
Aw. Well, I hope the little dude's okay.
Dart Doc said, I mean, you have 2.5 V per cell, 1 minute in the air, something not right there. Gajetax_edits.
I think, isn't that just a setting?
I mean thanks not thanks.
Oh yeah, why? Yeah, but look at the total voltage.
Chawith 13 said, 533 has a RTF kit that comes with a radio pocket and decent hoop. Tutti GPT said, to be able to emote with sounds on stream, type, sounds.
Shit, we hit.
Gabara
It
1015
got really low right there.
said, you're welcome, happy to help. Midnight Jesus said, to be able to emote with sounds on stream, type, sounds. Inuyasha Lover 12 said, I started watching an anime called Black Bolter Emerald Witch and surely new episode tomorrow, can't wait.
If it's good, is it really good? Because My wife is like super into anime right now. And she's looking for new stuff.
Tutti GPT said, sound commands here https://docs.google.com/document/d/1vm7s-mrntglls please
Oh my God. Yeah, don't feel bad about that. I would pause it if I could, guys.
1phk/edit?USP=sharing. Midnight Jesus said, sound commands here https://docs.google.com/document/d/1vm7s-mrntglls please p6cmywjztlgrxk and bulletin 9jzr_1phk/edit?USP=sharing.
Oop.
Chawit 13
Boink.
said, nice juicy flick.
Thank you.
Dart Dog said, does she like Sep? Inuyasha Lover 12 said, yes I love it, Sebastian is fine. Inuyasha Lover 12 said,
what's SAO?
I used to like Sao, now I hate it.
Dart Dog. What's SAO? I don't know. I know. This is probably like a
Dart Dog
Sword Art. Oh, that's another
Sword
one we
Art
haven't
Online.
seen. I mean, I
Inuyasha Lover
watched
12
a bunch of older cool. Like
said,
I love.
Sword Art Online.
No, but we will now add that since you guys are both recommending it. Well, both watched it. I mean, let me turn the music a little bit. Perfect. So I'll tell you what.
Inuyasha Lover 12.
It pissed you
said,
off. How come?
It pissed me off.
Why?
Dart Dog said, I wanted to recommend Log Horizon if she likes Cell.
Say that again, I missed that. Oh, I almost got it. That would have been sick. That would have been so good. That would have been so clean, and it was really fast.
Inuyasha Lover 12.
Oh, I hit
said,
the branch on the way up.
They killed off my favorite character, so F our anime.
Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, I don't like when they do that. I'm stuck. God damn it. Get out of there. Mow that lawn. Mow that lawn.
Gadgetax_edits said,
Oh,
at
I didn't think-
Gavara 1015
I
which
thought it was gonna be
533.
dude. Dude, come on. Come on. I kept thinking it was going to be stuck, so I
Inuyasha Lover 12
Natalie,
said,
can you pull my drone
I
off the
even
tree?
stopped watching Attack on Titan.
lilac bush? Yeah, yeah, just in the middle. She's going to do it for me. She's awesome. Yeah, that's why my wife
Inuyasha
stopped
Lover
watching
12
Attack on Titan. It pissed her off.
said, One Piece is too damn
it's
long.
In the lilac bush. I can't do One Piece. I don't like the art for some reason, and I hate the time period it's in. Sometimes there's a cooldown, Chewie. That's probably why that didn't work. Let me see. Oh, weird. That one, maybe that's not a command. Oh, it overheated. I'm gonna have to go get it.
Gadgetax_edits said, do you like Dragon Ball Z? Inuyasha Lover 12 said, I love gore anime more than anything.
section of the lawn. I mowed most of the lawn today, but my battery
Don't
ran
act
out.
like you're not impressed.
And of course, that's where it gets stuck. Gore anime more than anything. I like gory anime for sure. All right, we gotta get this cooled down. We gotta get some airflow. Come on. Is it still? It says it's overheated, so we gotta like really fly it. Let me get it. We gotta wipe off the lens too. The lens looks a little.
Inuyasha Lover 12 said, I
Nice.
was playing Fortnite with my friends, they died, so I was just sitting in the car and they character from Dragon Ball jump in the car and drive it to the circle and they were looking for me. I ended up getting 2 plays.
Oh really?
Gave Ara 1015.
Which Dragon Ball character?
Said,
I have like all the Dragon Ball skins for Fortnite.
_edits. I don't know much about 533 sadly.
533 seems like a cool shop though. Oop. Oop. It's just
Inuyasha Lover 12 said, he had like grayish hair and a cat.
grayish hair. A cat? Was it? Yeah, was that the back bling though? It's probably like
Chawip 13
with like a Super
said,
Saiyan version of
it is.
Goku.
To an extent. Dark Doc said, but they are racing oriented.
Yeah, they are very racing oriented. He's a very talented pilot. What I forget his name. Evan Turner. Is that what you guys? Yeah. How much we got?
Inuyasha Lover 12 said, maybe, but there was also a purple cat. Gajitax _
Hey,
edits.
Dart Doc, did you notice
said,
this? The single.
Well, I'm
this
thinking on getting the Akalaya 16.
individual cell voltage makes more sense this time. Like, what was the deal with that? Oh no, we're not going back far enough for that power loop. Remind me to wipe the lens off, guys.
Dark Doc said, yep.
Yeah, what was the deal with that? Like, that doesn't make any sense, right? Like, what's going on with that? Why is it fine now?
Gajitax _ edits said, Wis and Barris. Chawip 13 said, yeah, but you can get the radio and a hoop and later you can change things later. It also comes with a decent goggles. No box goggles.
Yeah, I mean, goggles are the real killer of FPV. They're just so expensive. Oh, didn't think I was gonna hit that. Sidewinder. Oh, shit. It just, I swear it just popped down to under
Chawip
7.
13 said, also analog.
Alright, guys, we're fucking gonna burn through these goddamn batteries.
Inuyasha Lover
I don't
12
care if it's
said,
pitch black out.
I love Blood Sea and other Trinity Blood Tokyo Ghoul Parasite.
Tokyo Ghoul we're watching right now. We just started it. I gotta say, the first episode though didn't grab me, but some animes you gotta watch for like a few episodes. Whoa. All over the place there. Whack the fence.
Chawip13 said, did y'all see my videos yet?
I did not. We've got to watch that. We'll watch that before I end the stream. You got to remind me, okay? Yeah, the stream was with me fixing the drone yesterday was so like.
Now who leaves a mower on the side of the house like that? LOL.
Me because I wasn't done mowing. Watch, I'll show you.
The guy that was French on Tokyo Ghoul.
The guy that was French. I don't know who that is yet. We got it. We're good. Hold on. I want to show you. So I mowed all this. I mowed all this. Let's go in the circle. I mowed that. I mowed this. I even mowed this. And then my battery ran out, so I mowed all this here. But this whole area I did not mow. And then this whole area, and then the rest of this right here I didn't mow. And so I wasn't done. And guess what? It's gonna have to be unmowed till tomorrow. Whoa. I was trying to go through that fast.
Dart Doc said, I will be moving tomorrow. Finally.
You're moving? Where are you
without
going?
Rain. Gavara 1015 said, my issue with the Aquil 16 is they have proprietary batteries. I know it's overwhelming buying the parts separately, but you will get better value outside a RTF kit.
100% correct.
Inuyasha Lover 12
follow that advice.
Said, ugh, my nose is all stuffy sneezing face.
Ooh, you got allergies?
Dark Doc said, mowing, sorry.
Oh, mowing. I was like, you're moving. Where are you going?
Inuyasha Lover 12 said, yes, bad allergies.
Yeah, I took allergy shots for 7 years when I was a kid. Oop, that was good. That was good, guys. I meant to do that.
Look. 13 said, if you do your homework you can get a decent setup if you know how to shop.
Why am I not able to hit that? That's so annoying. All right. I'm really struggling with that. What the fuck?
Dart Doc said,
there we go.
Power loop it.
Yeah.
Inuyasha Lover 12
tiny little power
said,
loop.
OMG.
Oh shit. That's not easy. Ah. Like a quick, proper, like really tight power loop, that's hard as shit. Ah. Let's, we're gonna try that. I swear to God, I'm gonna try that. I really want to wipe off the lens. It's getting dark.
Gavara 1015 said, I'm moving soon, only like a kilometer away though, so not too bad.
Yeah, but you know what? Moving is annoying no matter
so
what.
So I am using my bicycle, LOL. Dart Doc said, I will power loop mine tomorrow. Inuyasha Lover 12
we'll do it. We'll pull it off. Oh, it's fucking...
This is interesting. I'm allergic to cat's dirt grass. Chawip 13 said, if you raise your motor idle you can take out that prop wash a bit.
Yeah, I might have to do that. I really get caught in the lawn here, which is so annoying. You know, we're gonna bring this battery in. It's all over the place. Oh, it slid right off. Oh, the battery was, look where the battery was. It was almost out entirely. I'm gonna have to do a bigger piece of foam. I really don't have time for that. Yeah, that wasn't... So the battery... I bumped the battery.
Chawip13 said, but it gives you a chance to master how to get out of tall grass.
Yeah, seriously. The grass situation, even when it's cut. But there's so many... I do not have like a flat lawn, and that's kind of part of the issue. Alright, you gonna show up? There we go. Oh. This thing is heavy. Oh, I forgot to wipe the lens off.
Dark Doc said, really dark today already.
Yeah, I don't even know that we're gonna be able to finish all the batteries. All right, let's get... Ugh, fucking whacked it.
Bruce Campbell said,
What up, Bruce?
I'm late. Bruce Campbell said, how's the rebuild flying?
Good, it's flying very well. We had a weird issue with...
13
fuck, I'm stuck.
said,
I'm just gonna
unplug
go
your
get it.
battery and plug it back in to see if it takes off the battery warning.
I have to do it like 3 times. I just gave up on that. It does
Dark
work.
Doc said, lost prop. Chawip13 said, well, lick the battery end and then plug back in. Bruce Campbell said, happy Friday, dudes. Chawip13 said, what up, Bruce? Bruce Campbell said, not much, man, shit work week, glad it's over. Chawip13 said, yeah, same here. Gavara1015 said, hi Bruce, we had some tech issues but we're cooking now. Bruce Campbell said, just BF config stuff? Chawip13 said, OST and visual issues. Chawip13 said, for the most part. Gavara1015 said, yeah, I don't know, the air unit was stuck in low power mode for ages. Guevara 1015 said, it was a cable issue apparently. Bruce Campbell said, bummer, good now though yet? Chawip 13 said, and that potato just sits there not offering to help whatsoever, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing. Bruce Campbell said,
the propeller is
ha
hitting
ha.
a little bit, so I gotta twist it. It's just one of the little supports that connects to the duct, and the problem is I might have to just like bend it off. Yeah, that kind of sucks. That's gonna end up getting in the way, unfortunately. Like it's gonna go back. I've flown it hard today. There we go. Whoa.
Dart Doc said, about moving, we are actually looking to buy a house. Current house is great, but it is rented.
Yeah, the current house is nice. I like the little setup, but yeah, it'd be owning is definitely great. Comes with its own set of challenges though that can be really annoying. Like DIYing a lot of shit. Oop. Whack the house. Uh-oh. I'm not gonna be able to get out of here, am I? It's just caught on the edge there. Yeah, there we go. Not gonna try to power loop that lawnmower anymore. It was in such a tight spot. And I think that's how I broke it a little bit.
Dart Doc said, the good part about war, prices are low. The bad part, missiles can hit your property and you will lose everything you had.
And maybe your
Guevara
life.
1015 said, I want to buy two, but I don't think I'll live in Italy long term. I will move at some point, maybe to France or Spain, so I don't know.
Where are you from, Guevara?
Bruce Campbell
originally
said, nice perch.
Thank you.
Dart Doc said, if you are dead, you don't care no more, LOL.
That's true. You can't. Life is amazing. Just the fact that we exist, the fact that the fact that anything exists.
Guevara 1015
is kind of mind-blowing.
Said, I'm British/Dutch originally, but I've been in Italy for 6 years.
How do you like it there? Like I said, my brother-in-law lives in Estuni and he really loves it. He owns his own property and he just loves it there. I'm pissed that I broke this frame already, but it is, you know, it's whatever. It's only a couple bucks, and it's fine. It's still flying. I might just have to cut that thing off entirely. Damn, my foam is getting super compressed. Pull it through with tweezers.
Dark Doc said, use B6000 to fix that.
Yeah, I do have... Oh, B6... I have B7000 and E6000. I don't have B6000. Could I use my B7 or E6 for that?
Dark Doc said,
E6? Okay.
B6000 is
Well,
fine.
That is what we'll be doing when we're done flying today.
Gavara 1015 said, it's great, but it has its challenges. I am starting to think about where I want to start a family and I am not sure it's here. Dark Doc said, it is only about the color.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Basically, they'd all work. Oops. Ah, that was close. That was close.
Dark Doc said, B6, E6, T6 are same, the only difference is the color.
Oh, that's what you're saying. They are? What the hell? That's so weird. I thought B6000 and I thought B7000 and E6000 were different, like, viscosities.
Gavara
sure about
1015 said, where did you say your BIL lives?
Astuni. ASTUNI. Oops. Change my mind.
Dark Doc said, yes, it is about the number. E6000 and E7000 are different. Tutti GPT
Oh,
said,
okay.
to be able to emote with sounds on stream, type, sounds. Midnight Jesus said, to be able to emote with sounds on stream, type, sounds. Gavara 1015 said, oh okay, I was down near there last year, it's beautiful. Dark Doc said, the leading symbol about the color.
Oh, it was a little low. Leading symbol color, and then the trailing number, the slight change in the, okay. Got it. Ah, didn't go back far enough. Aye. Aye. I don't like it. Closer. Closer. That was kind of cool. Ooh, I like that. It's cool. I gotta work that into something. Oh, let's bring it in. Oops. Yeah, my foam situation is annoying. This battery slides through, I gotta put foam in. So the low light right now isn't like the worst. Alright, we're gonna be able to see back here. Wouldn't be able to see sticks. Yeah, that's a little rough. Not exactly sure where everything is.
Dark Doc said, imagine flying their analog.
Oh,
Android 7YA
worthless.
said,
If I
good
flew
evening,
there.
gentlemen.
How are you, Andrew? Oops. Blah, blah, blah. I still fuck those up.
Android 7YA said, done with work, getting high until it gets late, then going night flying.
Hell yeah.
Android 7YA said, hi Bruce.
I love how long these batteries last.
Bruce Campbell said, hey at Android 7YA.
Whoa.
Bruce
I
Campbell
was impatient there. That was
said,
just dumb.
happy Friday.
Oop.
Android 7YA said, My hook batteries always die so quick.
Yeah.
How you do this?
Well, this is a 2S, you know, 650 milliamp. And I'm actually throttling a lot, like when I do those, like when the power loops, or like, you know, like when I do these, I'm really pushing it. And the power loops, and let's get that in.
Andrew at 7YA said, yeah, you've not taken it easy, this is good, Blue JESC.
Yep. Well, with the way that I fly, we will fry this Goku F405 is not going to last the whole summer.
Bruce Campbell.
Kicking tires and lighting fires.
MJ is kicking the tires and lighting the fires.
I didn't quite make that the way. I'm getting a little braver with the power loops. You guys basically get to, you know, like, hopefully you guys will get to see me improve. Because I only ever fly when I only fly when I stream. I only stream when I fly. No, I guess it's not true that I only stream when I fly. Sometimes I'm testing Tutti and I used to game all the time. I guess I just haven't done it in so long. But it is true that I only fly when I stream. So you guys will hopefully get to see me become a better pilot over time. Oh, I want to hit that. I almost hit that full speed today. That would have been sick. Oh, we ditched out. And we can't see. You gotta be careful in here.
Man,
be careful.
I can only aspire to this kind of skill. Been flying since January.
This is no, I mean, I'm new too, man. You'll get to right where I am. You'll get to where I am. In the same amount of time. Just keep doing it, you know what I mean?
Dark Doc said, almost 4 a.m. Got to go.
Shit, Dark
See
Doc.
you guys.
Thanks for hanging, man. Appreciate you helping troubleshooting, and also, we really got to figure out that cable issue. I'm going to test it later. I might test it tomorrow. Even if I do it off stream, I'll let you know if it was just a matter of me not plugging it in, but it really doesn't make sense. I mean, it seems like that has to be the answer, but I don't know how it could be. I felt like it was in pretty secure, but we'll figure it out, because I'm still curious about that.
7YA.
But thanks for hanging,
said,
man.
Yeah, maybe you don't have all the tricks, but you are a very skilled pilot, clearly in control.
Thank you.
Dark Doc.
Yeah,
said,
I'm new.
Sure.
Like,
see you. Bruce Campbell.
I'm focusing on
said,
my control
yep,
before the tricks,
fearless.
you know? Oh, the goggles are getting low. What are we at? But yeah, I wish I wasn't so lazy this summer. Or, I mean, yeah, summer. Wow. This past winter. Because, like, I was, like, in head first in FPV. And, I was just like, I didn't want to conformal coat my drones. I just didn't want to go through it. I heard it was messy. And I did end up conformal coating one. I did one stream where I flew my Fractal 75 you know, on stream in the winter, and it worked. And then right when I did that, I was like, I only did it like once, maybe twice, short period of time. And the batteries were dying fast because, of course, it's, you know, they're 300 milliamp little 1S batteries. But I did it, and I was like, man, why didn't I should have been flying the whole winter.
Chawith 13
I really
said, man, for the record, anyone is good, just need to find that skill.
Exactly.
Some people learn faster than others. I've been doing this since March 2022. And I'm still not that great.
Do you want to know? Okay. I don't know that this works for everybody, but I can give you some advice. Because I do consider myself a fast learner in a lot of things. And there's a reason for it. So when I'm really into something, I find that I dream about it. And believe it or not, you can, like, if you're really dreaming about it and you really want to improve and you really want to work on it, you can, like, your brain is like doing the work to, like, you know, it's, I'm trying to think of a good analogy. It's like, it's called, like, in statistics, it's called like exponential smoothing, but your brain is like, your brain is refining what it knows while you sleep. That's a part of, there's a healthy part of sleep is like long-term memory consolidation and all these other things. But let me pause this music because I really like this song. I like to fly to it. We still got 3 batteries left. Holy shit. Anyway, yeah, your brain cleans itself while you sleep, by the way. That's why you shouldn't cheat on sleep. It's called the glymphatic system, and that's how you dispose of waste in your brain, just like your lymphatic system in your body. Anyway,
Andrew at 7
you're learning the lessons of the day while you sleep.
I
And if you
agree
dream
about dreaming
about it,
and visualization.
100%.
You can absolutely learn by just thinking about things and dreaming.
Yep. So if you can manage to work it into your dreams, it's going to refine what you did during the day. You're going to dream about it. You're actually going to practice. I remember, like, I practice standard shift in my dreams. I don't remember FPV flights, but I know, I can tell it's like I'm practicing. I practice Fortnite in my sleep. Like, certain things I commit to, like, I really want to get better at them. And I think if you set your mind to that, you'll dream about it more.
I started to learn how to build and also learn how and what's what so I can know what to do in a situation. Maybe it's the troubleshooting I do at work that brought me to that.
I bet you it was. But yeah, I mean, honestly, just try to set it in your mind to dream about it, and I bet you'll improve. Everybody here. It's like an untapped thing that we don't do.
Bruce Campbell said, I'm a guitar player. If I can't get a lick practicing it all night, I wake up the next day and it's so easy comparatively.
Yep. It's a big part of practicing instruments, by the way. Like I said, part of it is during sleep, you're consolidating what your brain wants to remember and what you learned. But you can also practice in your dreams and, like, add to that. It's like reinforcement learning. Hold on, let me play the music. Okay, so we are going to be right down to the wire with the darkness. I really like this song. There's a sick keyboard solo in it.
Chawith 13 said, if I get stumped, I walk away and the next day it's simple. Spending hours why something is not working. So I walk away and then get it the next.
Yep, it's good advice.
Andrew at 7YA said, you guys ever do any sketchy night flying? That's my favorite image to do.
With the Lux camera on the HD0, you can fly at night without. It's not even sketchy. Shit. Should we go into the woods where I can't see? I gotta remember, like, my path. Oh, I remembered it. Oh, sick.
Chawith 13 said, analog looks clear at night.
Oh, look at the bunny.
Bruce Campbell said,
Ooh.
oh man, freaking me
No,
out with that window LOL.
I know. Let's freak you out a little more. Oh, I hit the tree. That would have been nice. I love flying through tight spaces.
Chawith 13 said, and it's bright. So you think it's still daylight and soon you take goggles off, it's dark as hell.
Yep.
Andrew at 7
Yeah, certain analog cameras are just
said,
awesome for low light.
I rip analog most every night. If I have street lights inside, I'm good.
The trick with this part is I gotta not hit the soffit there. So keep in mind, whenever I'm going there, guys, I'm trying to get close, but not so close that I bump up over the soffit, because I've done that before, and that's a good way to, that'll just wreck the drone. Let's bring this
13
battery in.
Said, same log till I die. But enjoy digital.
I just can't.
Bruce Campbell
I haven't been able to break away
said,
from digital, guys.
I've got an 04 Pro fly lens too. Wonder how that is at night. Have never tried.
It's gonna be the same as mine. You're gonna see once it gets dark, guys, which we're really close. We got 2 batteries left because we had the technical difficulty in the beginning of the stream, and it is not good. And like, this analog kicks the shit out of this when it comes to low light.
Said, well, I started analog, so that's why I can.
Yeah, I mean, analog. Analog is. I started analog too. There's a charm to it. But I gotta tell you, I don't love hitting sticks, you know? It's so easy to hit branches with analog. Oop. Sometimes I know when to cut out. I gotta put the lawnmower on the inside. Whoa. See, sometimes we catch the wind, and it just does that. I don't know what the fuck the deal is with that. I'm modulating the throttle. I'm not like just hammering the throttle. Let's just go around in a consistent circle. Let's try to do that right now.
Bruce Campbell said, there's something cool about those saturated colors with gyro. Chawith 13 said, no, you said you're getting to it, man. Leave it there, so you have to go do it, LOL.
Yeah, I mean, if I don't, yeah, but just leave it on. It could get stolen. I mean, I don't want it to get stolen.
Andrew at 7YA said,
shit,
I love the feel of analog for most FPV, but I did just buy an Avita 2 so I can just park in the sky and use head tracking to look for sharks.
Sharks? That's kick-ass. That sounds fucking awesome.
Chawith 13
Dude,
said,
the latency in analog is unmatched.
That neighborhood looks safe.
What did you say looks safe? I missed that. Oh, shit. Let's cut out. I can't see. Can't see. Okay. Flip that drone, fucker. Oh, it's gonna be stuck. Oh, we got it. I wanted to power loop the deck properly. So our very last battery is going to be in
said,
shit darkness.
your neighborhood. Andrew at 7YA said,
It's a pretty safe neighborhood.
I
but-
can be on Cape Cod in 1 hour, so is cut down before work and look for great whites at sunrise.
That's pretty awesome, actually. Holy shit. You gotta post videos of that. That sounds fucking awesome. I cut out on that. It's getting so dark, I'm losing a little bit of confidence. Oh, yeah, see, I hit the top and I didn't even... Crash flip. Come on. Get over. Where are we? So I'm having a hard time clearing the deck right now because I can't...
Chawip13 said, yeah, time to bring it in before something happens.
Oh no, we're flying the last pack, Chewy. We're gonna do it. See, I even want to trippy the pole, but I don't want to hit that truck.
Hey MJ. Chawip13
What's up, Emperor?
said, face screaming in fear, face screaming in fear, face screaming in fear.
Yeah.
Andrew at 7YA said,
We had technical
he'll
difficulties.
have some videos soon hopefully.
So we're flying
I have
into
a
the
little
night.
channel but I don't promote it or try to get subs, mainly just store flights and share with whoever wants to see.
Oh, that's cool. Well, you can always
FPV
post them on
Emperor
here.
said, hello dudes. Chawip13 said,
Still working on the juicy
person
quicks.
turquoise waving, person turquoise waving, person turquoise waving, person
Oh,
turquoise
shit.
waving.
It really wanted to like.
Andrew at
It
7YA
really wanted to sit down. We
said,
got some battery sag.
can I post a link to a cool analog night video I made?
Yeah, do it. Chewy, you got to post yours too. We're gonna turn Tutti on when I'm done flying. So we can...
Chawip13 said, okay we're.
Alright, one battery left in the darkest part of the day. And we gotta make it quick because the bugs are gonna fucking fly in.
Chawip13 said, okay where?
Oh, is that? Oh, that's right. It doesn't. Is YouTube still blocked, like for links? Hold on. We'll set that up. Here. Email me here, guys. Email me the link here.
Chawip13 said, https://udo.be/r512
Oh, it
see
worked.
guys like
Oh,
question
you're a
mark
mod.
SI
That's
equal
right.
sign YTXA grip 4 FNI 4 HPP. Midnight Jesus said, midnightjesus00@gmail.com. Chawip13
Andrew might need to email
said,
it though.
I got it.
All right, guys. Here we go. Last back. Look at this terrible light. Oh, whoa! What was that? Oh my!
Chawip13
My
said,
goggles, guys.
send it.
Let me plug in my goggles. Hold on. Wait. Okay, we're at 13%. We're gonna see if we can fly this with the goggles where they are, because it just went black for a minute.
Chawip13 said, Sadie in the front, man.
Let's do our. Oh, it is so dark. It's hard to fly like this. It's like hard to tell how low I am.
Andrew at 7YA said, oh that's dark. Chawip13
Oh yeah.
said, there's a free lawnmower on the side of your house. I'll sell it to you for a good price, MJ. Chawip
100
13
bucks. Final
said,
offer.
rolling on the floor laughing.
Oh, whacked into.
FPV
That was
Emperor
just. That wasn't because it was
said,
dark. That was just literally because.
04 looks terrible in low light.
It looks like
Chawip
trash
13
in low light.
said, okay, I'll take 100 bucks for it. Andrew at 7YA said, I don't think my link worked, but you could maybe copy.
Yeah. We'll figure it out right after this. Chewy's up first, and then you. We were supposed to watch this video yesterday, but I fried my flight controller. And we spent the rest of the stream trying to fixing it.
Make him a moderator.
I'd have to make everybody moderators. What we really need to do
Emperor
is just fix
Can
links.
I share a link
know.
to MJ?
Yes, you can. Of course. Oh, I hit the soffit. Remember I told you guys about that earlier? Alright, let's dive the tree. Can we see? We can sort of see. Don't hit the fence. What's it called? Like if you pop up, look down. Oops, no, that's not what I meant to do. Like, rattle up.
Chawip 13
Nah, I don't know what
said,
I'm doing. I don't know what I'm asking.
balls. Chawip 13 said, dolphin dive.
Ready? Dolphin, is that what it is? Like, do you just pop? It's a thing? Hold on. I'm having a hard time seeing it. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go under the, see if we can go under the deck, guys. We got it. We got it. A lot of FPV is feel. A little bit of visual information, a little bit of feel, and you can make it right through.
Bruce Campbell said, nice.
Thank you.
Chawip 13 said, you fly up and flick down, stay in air few seconds and come down.
Fly up, flick down, stay in air a few seconds, and come down. I wanted to do it with like a, like, whoop. Like that. Oop. I was off the throttle, I think. Shh. We're at 10. Oh, okay. We gotta bring it in. Under 7.
Tutti GPT said, to be able to emote with sounds on stream, type, sounds. Midnight Jesus said, to be able to emote with sounds on stream, type, sounds.
Oh yeah. Now let me shut the window real quick and then we can chat and watch some videos. Also, I like to immediately storage charge my batteries. So
Andrew at 7YA
man, we really
said,
we were teetering
Hi,
on the
2D.
edge of just
Love you,
our
bro.
goggles dying again. 9%. Let's charge those. Oh yeah, we gotta. Tutti's not working right now. We're gonna put him back on because I didn't have time to fix him. So he still has those issues. But I want to talk a little bit about our technical difficulties today, because in Emperor, I think you left the stream before we got, because this was working yesterday. I want to talk about that. I'm getting hungry again. I need to eat. Let me get my
FPV Emperor said, 2D is the coolest AI dude. FPV Emperor said, I saw it. I went back to the stream. You had some day, hey. Bruce Campbell said, MJ, can I ask what makes up Tutti? Like Alama,
Yes.
Python,
Yep.
maybe Mistral.
It's Tutti is a mix of Python and OpenAI Whisper, GPT-4o, Open Voice, and RVC. He's a Frankenstein monster. To get the voice in this, like, I know it can seems a little slow sometimes, but to get that voice was quite a technical challenge.
Bruce Campbell said,
I did so much testing.
Hyper.
No, it's Open Voice. I'll explain in a minute. Let me plug these in. But it was a whole thing. Like,
boyfriend_11 said, hello bro.
what's going on? Hey, we gotta have Tutti say to you, or talk to you. Hold on, let's activate Tutti right now. Actually, I'm storage
FPV
charging my
Emperor
batteries. That's why
said,
I'm stepping away from the
I
thing.
couldn't believe what MJ was doing with Tutti. Very amazing creation.
Thank you. He's about to. Oh, Chewy, did you talk to? Oh, he's been queuing this whole time. Holy shit! I think he's gonna respond to things you guys said earlier.
Age of Privet. Looks
Bruce
like
Campbell
that potato is really living up
said,
to its couch potato reputation. Huh?
Open Voice,
Maybe it's just
nuts.
offering moral support from afar. Keep those expectations low, and you'll never be disappointed, Unk.
Tutti, every time you put an emo in your speech, it sounds like you're saying "unk," which is short for uncle.
Boyfriend_11 said, have a nice day.
I was gonna have Tutti say hi to you, boyfriend. Oops.
Oh great. Now I'm Uncle Tutti. Just what I needed. That's about as perfect as a rubber duck on a drone. But hey, I'm here now ready to serve up some sarcasm and wisdom with a side of hunk. What's on your mind?
Hey, say hi to Boyfriend11, a new chatter in YouTube.
FPV Emperor said, hey boyfriend, I'm Gaffriend. Boyfriend_11 said, how much did you spend on the FPV?
A lot.
Oh joy, a new victory. I mean chatter. Unkey there, boyfriend 11, welcome to the circus. Grab some popcorn and enjoy the ride.
Boyfriend_11 said, O_0. Bruce Campbell said, everything LOL.
Hey, Tutti, tell everybody your favorite Mitch Hedberg joke.
On good old Mitch Hedbergs, here's one for the books. I used to do drugs, I still do. But I used to too. Classic, right? Never fails to get a chuckle.
Boyfriend_11 said, Bruce Campbell ILOL.
Tutti, did you know that people can address you by saying your name in the chat?
Bruce Campbell
Looks like
is
you let
LOL.
the typing run wild there. Anything you want to add, or should I just bask in silence?
Andrew at 7YA said, it's crazy how cheap FPV entry has become though, decent hoop kits for like $200-300 bucks. Midnight Jesus.
Tutti, I've
said,
spent a whole bunch of money
say
on
his
my
name in
FPV
chat and you
gear.
can talk to him. Smiley face.
I don't even know. My goggles for $500. My drone probably cost me a few hundred. My controller cost me a couple hundred. It's a whole thing. But I've spent a lot more than that. Batteries and chargers and soldering irons.
Bruce Campbell said, yep, those goggles 3 get a bit pricey.
Let's let Tutti respond.
Andrew at 7
Ah,
Wyatt
shut him
the
down
old
for
Dev
me.
Money Pit.
said,
It's like a black hole
Tutti,
for
please
cash,
sing
isn't
the
it?
song Tutti
Goggles,
Frutti.
drone controller, you've got the essentials
Boyfriend
covered.
_11
And then there's the endless parade of
said,
batteries, charges,
do
and
you
that
have any
trusty
Discord
soldering iron
server?
for all those, well, that wasn't supposed to happen
I
moments.
don't. I
You've
used
truly
to.
joined
I'm
the
gonna,
club. Just remember, each crash is another lesson in aerodynamics, or something like that. Keep some flying,
Chawif
Unk.
13 said, I got like close to 10k through the years, grinning face with sweat.
Hey,
100%.
Intro Estadina, you want me to sing Tutti Frutti? Oh, you flatter me. I might not be the next Roxanne Roll star, but just imagine a somewhat irritated yet weirdly charming drone enthusiast belting it out. Unk.
I really got to fix that chat thing where it sounds like he's saying unk, unk, unk. He's listening to me the whole time, which is why he'll respond even when I'm not like directly talking to him. I still haven't coded that in yet. Started in January, already 1,500. Yeah, it's like, hold on, let me shut Tutti down. He's over here. We shut him down. The unk, yeah. It's weird because it's how he's pronouncing emotes. Yeah. Oh, the N3 goggles, that's not like a horrible price. Yes. Seriously, it's expensive as hell. So, oh wait, now I can turn speech
Chawif
chat back
13
on because I
said,
turned Tutti off.
it does the job.
Let's see. Let me look. Okay, so we got, let's just take this build. The frame was
Boyfriend _11 said, do you say, hello Vietnam?
Hello Vietnam.
Andrew at 7 Wyatt
I turned Tutti off, but
said,
he will. We'll turn him
good
back on in a
starter
minute.
kit 1200, acceptable beginner kit 300.
Yeah, seriously. This build right here was $5. We'll say the props were $4. That's $9. The canopy was
13
$15.
said,
That's $24.
now I spent more for the 04 units. Since then I got like 7 air units light. 2 are damage.
Oh shit.
Boyfriend
You've damaged to it?
_11 said,
It's an
is
04.
04.
Yep.
FPV
It
Emperor
is 04, boyfriend.
said, I use the Integras.
It is a DJI
Now they are
04 air
crazy
unit.
expensive.
Light.
Got them at 240 on GIF. Boyfriend _11 said, is DJI
Yeah, I mean they're
04?
older now. The Integras are older now. So the air unit was 110. So we're at, what were we at? 24, 133. Or it was 109. Yeah, 133. And then the Goku F405 was 70, so that's 203. The motors were $50, so that's 253. And that's pretty much it. So this little guy
said,
was $253.
That's like a 250 build.
You nailed it. You fucking nailed it. Yep. It's like a $250 drone. Just this. And then I have like batteries and batteries and batteries and batteries. So I have hundreds of dollars in batteries. This is a cut, like, you know, this is a modded TBS Tango 2. So I put in aluminum Hall effect gimbals. Can I open this for Benson? Yep. Aluminum Hall effect gimbals. Obviously custom, you know, stick ends, but that's not a thing. Not a big deal. An old school clear shell. Then the mod for ELRS. So this was 150, 250. I got the gimbals
FPV
for
Emperor
$100.
said,
So $250. This
is
is like
anyone interested in buying the
$280.
Air unit? There's someone selling a brand new one here in South Africa.
Oh God. Yeah, probably nobody
13
wants that now.
said, imagine me, I have 10 quads, 2 5-inch and a different size quads.
Yeah.
Also slots of parts.
You're in deep, Chewy. I have, okay, so that's that so far, but I have a Radio Master Pocket. I have a Radio Master Boxer. I have box goggles, HD0 goggles. The HD0s were $500 plus I added the analog unit to that was another 120. So that's $620 for that. $500 for the goggles 3. Box goggles were $100. I have a DJI Neo. I bought a DJI like FPV remote, which was $100.
Andrew at 7YA.
I have a 5-inch. That's
Radio
like
Master
a $500
Boxer
build.
rules.
I have a 3.5-inch. That was like
Chewith, 13
like $380 build.
You're in deep also, but just in video quality. On its own.
And I have 2 Pro 04. I have an 03, 2 04 Pros, and 3 04 Lights. So and then I have a Vive. I have all the gear. You have to buy batteries. I have the soldering iron, all the supplies with that. I have spare props. I have the storage container I bought. The nerd goggles. So the Omni Fixo. Which, if you guys don't have an Omni Fixo, you really need an Omni Fixo because it's fucking awesome.
Chewith 13 said,
Like,
I only have a Zorro Pyro Drone edition with the gimbals.
so these are so nice. These are so nice, and you can also go like
FPV Emperor said,
and hold them
that
that
is
way.
enough gear for a lifetime, MJ. Bruce Campbell
No, yeah,
said,
that's just me.
are the Weller irons
think
worth
about
the
Chewy.
extra $1?
I don't know. I'm not really good with that. I don't know much about. I bought like $100 one off of Amazon, and it's a plug-in one, and it's super annoying. Oh yeah, the metal's underneath. It's annoying. It is good though. It keeps heat really well. It heats up very fast. It's a quality soldering iron, but it's like, I hate the wire in the way. Yeah. So just the stuff that I mentioned is like, that's a lot. Now think about Chewy, who's been doing it since 2022, and he's got fucking 704 light units. Like, yeah. So FPV is expensive, I guess, is what we're getting at. Yeah,
FPV
seriously.
Emperor said, Chewy has an army. I
I'm trying
don't
to
know
think
if
what
he's
else. I have
heading to
spare
Mars
frames,
rolling on the
spare
floor
props.
laughing.
I have all the spare shit, spare wires. I have a bunch of, there's still stuff I'm missing. It's an expensive ass hobby. I wish it was cheaper. We all wish it was cheaper.
Bruce Campbell said, LOL.
Oh yeah, so I want to talk really quickly about yesterday and then today. We fried an ESC. We fried it real
Chewith
good. Let me
13
get some light on it.
said, I have a box full of damaged flight controllers and ESC and IOs, so imagine
I
that.
also do it this way.
$1,000
Yep.
in that box.
I have 5
I'm
damaged
holding
flight
onto it for
controllers.
the chips if I need to transfer them later. FPV Emperor said, but it's nice to have an arsenal of gear. I'd do it anytime.
Yeah, for sure. We all would. It's because we love it. So I fried an ESC because I kind of fly this little dude. I kind of fly it hard. I'm not an asshole on the throttle. I know enough to modulate the throttle. I'm aware of this, but I still kind of like really push it, and I push it to the point to where even if I'm modulating the throttle, sometimes it cannot compete with the wind. Like on some of my drops, it can't compete. And then, you're throttling up gently but it still flips around because it can't handle it. And so I'm gonna burn
Chewit
ESCs.
13
Oh, and that's
said,
leaving a big.
I
Yep.
got 3 boxes full of props, different
Holy
sizes,
shit. 3 boxes.
and
I have
other
one
different
little
parts.
I have one little plastic thing full of props. That's it. I'll show you in a minute. But anyway, the other thing that we have to consider is I fry ESCs because I'm in the house and I don't want to do the walk of shame, and we're constantly getting it caught in grass, and you're like crash flip and it's getting stuck, and ideally, if you really want to preserve your drone long term, if it gets stuck, no matter what, even if it's a little bit, you walk over to it, you pick it up, unstick it yourself, then you fly. It's going to be a lot easier on the ESCs. I don't do that. I'm streaming. I don't have time for that. So that's probably the largest contributing factor. And then secondarily, I would say just from pushing it, we fried some ESCs. So here's what happened. On stream, I soldered up the motors, direct soldered the motors, soldered on the pigtail, soldered on the capacitor, and put it all together, plopped it together, and it wasn't working at first, seemingly. First of all, we had no OSD. I didn't know why.
GadgetX_edits said, hey, what do you think about the DJI Neo? Chewit 13
Why
said,
aren't I seeing your chat?
lower you master multiplier so it can kind of save your ESC.
That's probably a good
Chewit
idea.
13 said, from where is set go down to?
Go down 2. We'll have to do that. We'll probably do that tomorrow. Where? Oh, Gojatex. DJI Neo. I don't like it at all. We'll talk about that in a minute. Let me put it here so I don't forget, but I want to get through this explanation. So the OSD wasn't working at first, but it wasn't arming, and I was so tired and so hungry, I didn't realize why. It was only because I had crash flip on, and because you can barely tell that it's on. Like, that's on right now. Look at that. That's on. That's off. I had crash flip on.
Chewit 13
it flew right away.
said, man, if you bump up the rates on the Neo, it can be fun. What I've heard.
I maxed the rates, but so maybe I think it's going to rain tomorrow, so I don't think I'm going to fly tomorrow, but let's do that. Next time, I only have 1 battery for this guy. I didn't buy more batteries for it because I didn't want to waste any money, but I'll charge the Neo. Let's try to fly the Neo. I'll tell you my experience with it in a minute, though. It won't fly my style.
Chewit 13
like it break
said,
it
I'm gonna rip
defaults to
really
normal
fast
mode.
before the sun goes down.
Yeah, get it
I'll
in,
be
buddy.
back. Chewit
Get it in.
13 said, to see my video.
Oh, my lights. Yeah. Let's do that when you get back. My lights all gone, so I'm jealous. So anyway,
Bruce Campbell said,
all the work I did on a
CYA
drone
soon
last
at
night,
13.
it worked right away. I just my brain was so fried, I didn't realize I had crash flip on. It wasn't working perfectly, though, because we weren't seeing the OSD. But that's nonetheless, we did fly out the window. We got all soldered up, got all put together, flew out the window, flew back in, and I was like, it felt like a nice cap to the end of the stream. A lot of ups, a lot of downs, a lot of what have yous. If you know what movie that quote's from, let me know. And if you guess it correctly, I will play the movie. I'll play a meme from that movie or a little video clip in a minute. A lot of ins, a lot of outs, a lot of what have yous. You know what? I'll play the sound. It's a sound, guys.
A lot of ins, a lot of outs, a lot of what have yous.
So, a lot of ins, a lot
Bruce
of outs,
Campbell
a lot of what have yous.
said, yeah, that stream was a ride.
It really was. But so I was like, at the end of the stream, I was just dying to go eat. So that's what I did. I didn't power it on again until I started the stream again today. It didn't have OSD. And when I was flying out the window, it was in low power mode, like permanently. It looked like 10 frames per second. It was crazy. So chat helped me troubleshoot. We threw in some CLI commands. We were messing with the different UARTs. was, we were looking at the OSD, making sure it was enabled. Everything was fine. Everything was working. But my hunch, and I said it on stream so you can go back and watch the VOD, I said, I think it's the cable, okay? So it's like one of the first things I said, I think it's the cable. So finally, low power mode was like, it was stuck in low power mode in my goggles. I could turn that off. So we flew again. I flew out. We had full frames. It was nice and buttery smooth. It was great. But we still had no OSD, and that's an issue because we need to see, where our battery voltage is at in other things, obviously. I'd like to know when I'm armed and disarmed. I'd like to know when crash flip is on. Like I said, it's hard to tell on this because you can barely tell. It's on, that's off. You can't even fucking see it. Anyway.
FPV Emperor said.
The Big Lebowski.
The Great Lebowski.
You said it, man.
So Emperor wins, by the way. He's the only one that guessed it. So anyway, we were my fried flight controller still does work, by the way. We can connect this to Beta Flight.
FPV Emperor
and
said.
Yeah, big.
Sorry, the big.
So Dart Doc is like, hook up the old FC. Let's do a dump from that. And then compare them to this one. And I'm like, no, look, we're going to do the cable. Because, this cable came with the 04 unit. And where is it? Did I drop it? I did. It's on the floor. This unit came with a Goku F405, or this cable came with the Goku F405. This is the one that I had, because it's a new cable. So I was like, it's obviously should work because it's an HD unit. It's an F405 HD, so it's meant to work with HD VTXs. So I'm like, you know what? Dart Doc's like, no, let's do that. And I'm like, nope, I think it's the cable. He's like, there's no way it's the cable. I'll bet money. And I'm like, we'll see. I was looking for the cable. I thought I threw the old one out, and it was on the ground. I plugged it back in, worked first try. So for whatever reason, it was the cable.
Bruce Campbell said. I was thinking last night, maybe he has a diff all from the last F405.
Yeah, and you would have been correct because I can still plug that in and get that off that fried ass flight controller. I can get that, but I didn't need it because I knew it was the cable. I was right, but it makes no sense though. I'm telling you, I used this cable. I used a different one, but this one has a different pin out, so that was the problem with that. But that's what I thought it was, and that's what it was. We plugged in this gnarled,
Andrew at
fucked up
7YA
cable, and it worked.
Said, those cables are always at risk of being garbage.
And maybe that's it. Maybe this is just a garbage cable, but this is the one that came with the 04 air unit. But here's the end result is this. Here's what I'm really trying to say. If the drone worked right away, immediately, I didn't really have to do anything. It was just from last night, I was so tired.
Said,
that
I frame and canopy are a great combo.
They really are.
I can say they are durable.
This Brain 3D canopy is a very, very good design and protects everything really well. I'm telling you, the only reason why I haven't gone back to my toothpick because this is so durable. It's so good for the stream, and especially when I'm trying to do things to push it. Like we broke this today, right here. But it's durable, man. It can take a beating. It's saved my everybody calls the 04 light unit fragile, and maybe it is, but maybe if you protect it with something like this, it's durable, and it's shown to be that way.
Bruce
but anyway.
Campbell said, yeah, man, you went through a lot of stuff last night.
Oh, so they're hand pinned.
Andrew
okay.
at 7YA.
I didn't realize that.
Said, they are hand pinned and often have a foul pin.
It's got the right wires hooked up, though. That's
Emperor
what's really weird. But
said,
yeah, maybe inside the little...
A little glue won't hurt.
Yeah, I'm going to put glue on it for sure. We'll actually might
Andrew
do that
at
in a
7YA said, hand pinned with an auto pinning machine, but manual.
So maybe we just got a bunk cable, but I was right. Dart Doc wanted to bet money, and I'm like, I'm just not gonna do the diff all thing. I think it's the cable, and it was the cable. And then he went through. He's like, tell me the cable order. And then I told them the wrong order at first because they were like kind of crossed over. But they, you know, this cable, it's in the right order. It goes red, black, gray, white, black, yellow. Red, black, gray, white, black, yellow. And that's how it is on this one, I think. It's so dirty I can't see. Oh, shit. Well, it doesn't really matter as long as they go to it doesn't matter what color the wire is, as long as the wire is going to the same spot. And on the DJI 04, it's actually red, black, white, gray, red, yellow. But it's obviously red, black, white, gray, red, yellow on both sides. That's all that really matters. And the fact that this is consistent means it should work. That's what we're getting. That's what he was getting at. So he was actually correct. I mean, this is the correct cable. But yeah. So basically this thing worked first try. We just didn't put the old cable in, and I was too tired to realize I had fucking crash flip on. It was tragically, hilarious that I didn't realize that because I was so goddamn hungry and tired. I'm stupid. All right, now let's get to the Neo. Here's the thing, and maybe I have a setting wrong, but I don't think I do.
Andrew at 7YA.
I make batteries for a living and our assemblers.
I make batteries for a living and our assemblers often will get foul pins due to bad quality or maybe a mistake, but we inspect every pin so it doesn't go out like that. The connectors are mass produced.
Oh shit.
Bruce Campbell.
It's got to be that then, right? It's just got to be a bunk
Cool
piece of
at
shit
Andrew
cable.
at 7YA.
Yeah, that's neat. But yeah, so we just happened to get a bad cable. It's fucked. I was right though. My instinct was right in the very, very beginning. I might have even said it on last stream. I think it's the cable. I got to look that up. You guys got to check that out for me. I know I said it right in the beginning of this one. I think it's the cable, but whatever. We'll keep ticking with Betaflight. Wasn't that? On to the Neo. Okay, so here's the thing. I bumped the rates up all the way as high as they go. I have it on full manual mode. And it does this thing where when I have it on full manual, I'm flying it with this, obviously. Crooked nipples is what I call this one. I'm just kidding. I fly with this, and like if I try to do the tree drop that I love to do, it stops.
Tutti GPT.
Shut up, Tutti.
To be able to emote.
It's not Tutti anyway. It stops mid-dive, guys, and then it levels out, and it switches to normal mode. Remember, I have it on manual mode, so it shouldn't be reverting. But when and also, if I get more than 100 feet away from myself, like when I'm in the house and I fly it out, I've done it when I was outside too. If I get more than 100 feet away, and then I try to do tricks or anything, it will break and then float and then just go into normal mode. So my experience with the Neo is absolutely horrible because it won't let me do any of the things I want to do. Like I can't power loop, I can't dive, I can flip and roll. That's all I can do. I can flip and roll, and I got to tell you, it's even with the rates cranked, it's a pig. It feels very light, but like, I don't know what the difference is in weights here. It feels light, but it's not strong. Like, the motors suck for the weight. Yeah. Neo Nevada always want to do their own thing.
Drew at 7YA.
Let me put the speed chat back on.
To me, the Neo is a nice flying camera and X-Spring drone, not good for ripping more than a very light dive or swooping bank turns. Great
100%
camera for
great.
Filming
It's
stuff.
4K.
Crappy drone.
You're correct. It is. And it's not meant for tricks. So, it was a gift to me, and I would never use it for tricks. I would use it for filming things. But I was just annoyed that I didn't expect
FPV
it to be good
Emperor
for tricks.
Said.
Stick to air units.
DJI
Yeah.
should stick to air units.
Well, this isn't for
not
freestyle.
FPV freestyle.
In their defense, it does a lot of AI stuff, but
Bruce Campbell said, I got one for my son,
and it's
Neo.
and these types of things I think are also good for like just getting people in. Like, you know, if it was cheaper, it'd be even better for getting people in the hobby. But not everybody wants to like fucking fly acro, right? Like and crash right off the bat. Sometimes people just want to like explore the area, and anybody can fly a DJI drone like this. And so it is really nice for getting people into the hobby. It's just, it's the upfront cost of like, well, if you want goggles, even if you get the N3 and you pay $280 and then this is 200, that's 483. And then the controller's 100, 583. And then you got to get a few batteries. Now we're talking $630 or whatever. And then you're into the hobby and it's fun, but then, you know, it ain't going anywhere more than that. But like I said, I didn't expect this to be an acro drone, but I didn't expect it to break away from acro and just revert to normal mode. That really annoyed the hell out of me. So that's why I don't have anything really good to say about it, because it's like, let me do what I want to do. And like I said, maybe there's a setting somewhere, but I mean, I have it in full manual. I have the rates cranked. It just has like, it has some like, you know, mommy mode where it's like, nope, you're going to break the drone. Let's fix it. But so maybe, I think we'll try to explore this tomorrow. We'll fly the Neo and,
Andrew at 7Y.
And I'll show you guys
said,
what I mean.
I'm getting a Neo to film my Brotger's car. Already have controller and goggles, so it's not bad price for a quality camera that won't muff up a Corvette LOL.
Exactly. It's perfect.
FPV Emperor said. Reviewers also lie so much about the Neo.
A lot of people are in.
It's so disgusting.
Kinda in DJI's pocket, you know what I mean?
Bruce Campbell said. It has some neat tricks too at Andrew at 7YA.
But yeah, there are good qualities about it, Emperor, for sure. And I agree with you guys. There are good qualities about it. If you're already in the ecosystem, it's a great buy if you're going to be filming things. And then it's because it's smaller. The Avata is just louder and bigger. You know, the Avata is pretty goddamn loud. The Neo's loudish though. But anyway, yeah. That's kind of where I'm at with the Neo, but it'd be interesting. We'll fly tomorrow. I'll show you what I mean. I'm the only one that I feel like it's experienced where it breaks free of manual and just reverts to normal. But I looked it up and I couldn't figure out how to get it to not do that. Hold on, my batteries are beeping. Let me take them off.
FPV Emperor said. It's all right for cinematic flying for sure.
Let me throw on these other two, and then what is the next thing? We were gonna watch videos.
Andrew at 7Y
and we gotta watch yours, Andrew.
I've seen the old Avata do that freak out during acro.
Oh, you have? So is there any way to combat that? Because I don't. That's like, how do you get it to not do like what I said mommy mode, but what's the word that I'm trying to say? There's a phrase. What's the phrase I'm trying to say? I don't know. You know what I mean?
FPV Emperor said.
Yeah.
The problem is we try to acro every drone in the market rolling on the floor laughing.
Pretty much.
Bruce Campbell said. Or if you're a teenager and have it follow you around and take pics/vid of you and your friends.
I mean, it's a very clever little drone for that. Like I said, the AI features are
Bruce
really
Campbell
neat.
Said.
Yeah.
No controller needed.
I think it's really neat. That stuff is really cool. All right, charging the remainder of the... Man, look at this. I still can't get over how fried this is. I mean, that's crispy. That looks like a marshmallow over the fire.
Said. Okay, I'm back.
There we go.
FPV Emperor said.
We're just...
The Neotech is very impressive. I think DJI wanted to show those other companies that they rule the market. Bruce Campbell said, "Yeah, that board is legend now." Andrew at 7YA said,
it's a good way to
"Oh,
put
that's
it.
fully cooked."
It is. Okay, let's watch. Okay, we got Chewy. I got to scroll up, though. Let's watch
Bruce
Chewy's video,
Campbell
and then we're going to watch Andrew's video,
said,
and then we're going to watch Emperor's
"Welcome
video.
back at Chawif 13. How's the flight?"
Yeah, how was the flight, by the way? Good question. Wait, let me get this chat off. Wait, actually, if we just go like that. Are we good? Let me get that off, and then we're good. All right, we're gonna watch Chewy's, Andrew's, then Emperor's. So, Andrew, wait, where did you say you sent that? Let's start
Chawif
over.
13 said, "Nice. Enjoyed it." Andrew at 7YA said, "Live stream FPV video sharing rules." Andrew at 7YA said, "I sent you an email."
Okay, we'll check that. This song is funky. I like it. I like the vibe of the song. What is this? This song is cool. The way you're flying reminds me of, there was this old school freestyle skateboarding technique, and it just reminds me of that for some reason. I don't know why. Like it was the way Rodney Mullen originally started skateboarding. He was doing a particular kind of freestyle, and I don't know why your like flight path is like reminding me of that. And then with I like the vibe of this song is like cool as hell. What is this called?
FPV Emperor said, "That style scares me. You really have to be locked in, man.
Because you don't want to get
Tough."
Well, Chewy
Bruce
doesn't.
Campbell
Chewy doesn't
said,
always fly like this style.
"AHH
But
man, remember Gator?"
maybe we add this to I want to add this to like our when I'm flying to the stream. It's kind of cool, yeah. It's just you like, especially if I'm hearing that in my ears as I'm flying. It's just gonna, yeah. I like the music aspect of it. It's like a FPV. I really like hearing music while I'm flying. Nice. Oh, cool. That scared the shit out of me for a minute. I thought your drone was about to crash.
FPV
That was a cool
Emperor
transition, but my brain was like,
said,
what is that?
"The track matches the flight style 100%.
It does. That's what.
Bruce Campbell said, "Great flying, Chew you."
It's just, it's fun being a bird, you know? Because that's kind of like, I get it. It's a quadcopter, but,
said,
you know, just
"Don't
being in
know
the air.
song name, but I pulled it from Jamendo." FPV Emperor
Yeah, I gotta Shazam this.
"That's great, Chew you."
Hey Siri, tell me what's. Oh, I can't hear him. I don't have fucking speakers. Never mind. God damn it. God damn it, I forgot. I gotta. Oh, I still have my light on. Dude, I want to fly to this song so bad now. You know what it kind of reminds me of? Oh, that abrupt ending matched that very well. That abrupt ending. What the hell? What? Matched that very well. That abrupt ending, like, was fucking. Oh, that I like the way that ended. I gotta tell you, you want to know what that reminds me of? A bad drug trip. Like the song, like the song. You know what I mean? And it was getting like spacey and psychedelic toward the end there. It's called Draft Funk by Clone Superstar. Dude.
Said.
I love that vibe.
It's called Draft Funk by Clone Superstar.
Let me go to my email. Okay, Emperor, we got a link. Oops. Whose did I just, oh, I clicked on Andrews. Okay, we're watching Andrews and then Emperor's. I like, this is a cool song too.
Maybe I've been slipping back,
Nice.
heading south, car sick.
This reminds me of like one of the parks where I first flew.
Chawith 13 said, already good.
Yeah. Seriously.
I get it, I'm living too hard and it's time that I stop it. But rising on up and then tumbling down, well, that's part of the process. Bar tabs on a hot night in a cold basement. You say I'm crazy.
See, this is what's so nice about analog. The fact that you can fly like in this light and have it look cool. And there's a charm to analog. There really is. I love being in the goggles when there's analog.
See, the log looks good in low light. FPV Emperor said, nice flying, Andrew.
Very nice. And the spot is cool. Nice. Very cool. Yeah, there's just a charm to analog. But you gotta admit, where you're flying, like right now, that visual is, if there's branches, you're hitting them, you know? It's, you know, but the latency is glorious. There's essentially none.
Hope that it's not broken. Safe to say, I might have had too much of some of these potions.
Nice transition.
I'm staying here all night. Don't wanna get up, I don't wanna stop.
Getting that gap.
Close my eyes. I'd rather not give a fuck.
Nicely
End
done.
up with some scars. The night's just long enough for me to build it all, then
I like that
fall apart.
flash, that colored flash is a transition. That's neat. Yeah, that's a cool, like, that's just a cool spot too.
Hold 'em till they burn right through my hands. Don't ask me questions, 'cause I'm tired of confessing.
That's neat that they have chest there.
FPV Emperor.
I want to learn how to orbital and
said,
reverse orbital like
this
instantly.
is so chill.
Yeah, very, very well put together video.
Chawith 13
Very nice.
said,
Great choice in music as
put
well.
up his YouTube link.
You guys are nailing it with the music. First of all, we got to actually go back. Where's Chewy's? Because first of all, we got to hit the like.
Andrew at 7YA said, I'm going out there tonight after the stream.
Oops. Emperor. Yeah, that was sick. Ooh, man, you guys are picking good. See, everybody's got great music taste. Let's start it over again, though. Nice. I like that. Very cool. By the way, I gotta mod you, Emperor. I keep forgetting. Hold on, let's do that now. I keep forgetting. Where's
Chawith 13
Emperor, where are you?
said, sub to Andrew.
Yeah, I did.
Andrew at 7YA said, this already looks good.
Emperor, you can now pop things in chat. But we're gonna make it so everybody can do that. Like, because otherwise everybody in the stream would be moderators. But yeah, I gotta do that. I think I can do that with streamer bot or whatever. Okay, we're starting over again. Yeah, oh man, I love reggae. That was sweet.
FPV Emperor said, thanks MJ.
That's a cool place. Oh, hey. Are you gonna dive your balcony? Remember? Remember last time I said I want to see you dive your balcony. Isn't it awesome how far you can go? Like, I mean, if you think back like 10 years or something, like this is like, that's not even that far, but to have this quality video and go down the street and like
Andrew
and be up in your
YA
balcony is like, it's
said,
so impressive.
We at,
As much
where
as
are
I
you?
know people hate on DJI,
that seems
man.
like crazy range and penetration.
Oh, Rado, oh, you scared the hell out of me. I just, not even kidding, my heart dropped a little bit. This is cool.
Andrew at 7YA said, are you
Oh
in the
man,
room
that
the
car
dive
there,
started
that
near?
scared the shit out of me.
Bruce Campbell said, this is awesome.
Yeah, this is neat. Oh, I wonder, you gotta go in the parking garage and see how much the signal cuts out in there. Now, see, I'm so curious about your spot. Like, cause I've never been in a
FPV
situation
Emperor
like that where
said, yeah, I fly reckless MJ rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah, but that was like, it was cool though. Did you, come on, do the, you gotta dive the balcony. That was sick. That was really good. But Matt, you promised me you'd dive the balcony.
Well, DeepSeek strikes again.
Well, DeepSeek strikes again. AI. Fortnite, AI.
Bruce Campbell said, 100 points. FPV Emperor said, I did a dive.
No, I know, you did. Wait, off your balcony? We got to go back. I wanted it to be specifically off your balcony. Remember?
DeepSeek
Andrew at 7YA.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
Said, good stuff Emperor. FPV
Did I miss in the beginning because my brain was
said,
cooked? My brain
thanks,
is cooked.
Bruce.
I need to eat. Oh, you did. You did. I don't know where I was. I was
Andrew at
why didn't you tell me? Should have said that. Like, are you on a delay? I think you were still on a delay. But you should have said something like 2 minutes ago. I guess that's only how long the video was, though. Fucking bugs in here. So you do. Yeah, I don't know, man. If you see my if I just start to like go like this,
Bruce Campbell.
You need to remind me to snap out
no
of it. I
sweat,
must
man. Total fire. FPV Emperor.
No, that was a great dive. It was that I didn't
do a better dive.
It's that my brain is cooked. It's that I was like, oh, I was like, you know how you daydream? Because we started your video 3 times, and I forgot what we talked about, but we were talking about something, and then I was gonna comment on your logo. I think the camera for the O is like super cool, and I didn't say anything.
Andrew at 7YA
I had the thought.
Said,
And then
You like dives, do ya?
And then you did. I really do. I don't know. I love dives. I just think it's like you're a bird and you're like, it's like that thing when you're a plane and you're pulling out of like a dive, and it's like, there's something about that I love. And so I'm just like zoning. I meant to tell Emperor that I liked his logo, and then it opens up. I'm talking about the music. He dives off the balcony, and I'm like, oh, I'm like, cool. I think I said cool, but I wasn't even there. I was not here. I was not present with everyone. Let's put it that way. If you hear my voice fade off, you need to tell me to snap out of it. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I dive that tree all the time because I just love that. Like, it's the closest thing I get to feeling like I'm actually there. Like all of FPV, the idea is that you're feeling like you're there, but you're really looking through one camera. You're not looking through stereo vision like you are in VR. VR gives you a sense of presence because it has stereoscopic vision.
My biggest dive is a massive chimney, maybe 300 feet. FPV Emperor said, dives are so invigorating.
They are.
Andrew at 7YA.
A mental hospital clock tower dive, I'm jealous.
Also Bando mental hospital clock tower dives.
I've never done a 300-foot dive. I've flown the toothpick build that this used to be in. I flew once in a different configuration away from the house, literally 3 minutes from my house. That's the only time I've ever flown FPV away from my house. I have not. Like I said, I'm relatively new and I just haven't left the house. So I want to do a 300-foot dive. I've never done that. Sarth Cinema, yeah. I recommend you do because FPV drone flying is awesome.
Said, mine was a cell tower.
You did a cell tower? See, all you guys have done bigger dives than me. I want to dive like something at least 300 feet tall. Would be freaking awesome.
Andrew at 7YA said, I have an apartment in the city, so I have to go out and find spots.
I see, you're forced. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, but that's, I don't know. That's annoying, but it's also like good.
Sarth _cinema
because I really want to go to more places. I still haven't flown my 3.5-inch that I built. Yeah, Sarth, definitely. I mean, we can help you, but it's not, don't just buy like a ready to fly kit and fly. You'll probably break it. Because
FPV Emperor.
Are you familiar with FPV, Sarth?
Is it okay to share the cell tower video, MJ?
Hell yeah.
Bruce Campbell.
Of course it is.
Said, just learning to
now
dive,
you can post it in
hit
the
a
chat,
branch on top
Emperor,
of a big tree just the other day. Noob crash. Chawip 13. Said, what city you live at, Andrew?
That's how you learn, though.
Bruce Campbell. Said, thought it was done. Sarth _cinema. Said, thumbs up red heart.
So you are familiar. Okay, so, yeah, I mean.
Chawip 13.
LiPo batteries.
Said, I dove a really tall Alico building on Waco TX. FPV Emperor. Said,
every time I hear Waco TX, I think of that
shit/udo.be/xeq-5u_JHL8 SI.
We're going to mute that for a minute. While that gets done talking, but yeah, Sarth, first of all, the thing with FPV is LiPo batteries are no joke. These can cause a fire in your house. If you charge them wrong, you can cause a fire. If they're damaged and you charge them, you can cause a fire. Or if they're just damaged, they can cause a fire. You got to really like do your research, understand how to charge these things. That's a big deal. You should definitely buy a radio, fly in a sim first. And then get like a ready to fly, like get a good radio. Don't get some ready to fly kit with some shit radio. They suck. They're terrible. You know, you can get a Radio Master Pocket, which is a perfectly good serviceable radio for $60. Get that, fly in the sim, and then buy a Tiny Whoop from whoever. Get some 300 milliamp batteries, and then you got to get a pair of box goggles for $100. Make sure you really love it.
Said,
and then upgrade the goggles.
I had a Force that read correctly and incel just popped on me. No for just a puff.
Oh, that sucks ass. That's annoying. It just, damn. How much was that? How much are, do I have any 4S? No, I have 6S. I've never owned a 4S battery. Wait, I'm all fucked up. Did we?
FPV Emperor.
Did we?
Said,
did I like? Make sure I
that
liked
is
that
scary.
last video. I did. Oh, I missed it. What the fuck? You've been posting a shit ton of videos, Emperor. I got my YouTube game is.
13
I've been slacking
said,
on YouTube.
I did have a Tuse that did burnt on me, had to fire extinguish it. My garage was powdered up low L.
That's just so like did the 4S one like fuck your gear though? Cuz that sucks. Fire, yeah, I mean so that's the thing, Sarth. You got to like don't mess with lipos. Like you got to know what you're doing. You got to do some research and treat them right. Shit, that is tall. Holy shit. It's still going. Holy shit. It's still going. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, hold on. I just want to check it. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, man, I'm jealous. I want to do this shit. I love dives. That's cool. That's super cool. And look, there's another frickin'... Actually, that's the cell tower, right? Isn't the other one the radio tower? This is the cell tower and that was radio tower. Am I right? The radio tower was taller.
Andrew at 7YA said, I shared the massive tower dive. It's a short. In your email if you want to see No Pressure.
Oh no, we're
Andrew
definitely gonna watch that. Of course we're gonna watch that.
That's a sick tower.
That's sick. Oh my god, man, I'd be there every day. And they'd probably be like, you're not allowed here. I want to perch up there. Oh, there's no, like, platform, though. Shit. How high is that, man?
Chawip 13 said,
I bet you that's almost 400 feet.
Fire in the back.
At least 300.
Tutti GPT said, to be able to emote with sounds on screen, type, sounds. FPV Emperor said, I go there almost every day to fly. Midnight Jesus.
Oh, you do?
Said, to be able to emote with said, whoa.
That's kick-ass. And they don't mind?
Andrew at 7YA said, I'm scared to fly near big radio towers. I'm always afraid it'll randomly fail safe from interference with all that metal.
I mean, it could. It's kind of... Dude, is that a fucking ostrich? Was that an ostrich?
FPV Emperor said, I have no idea how tall it is.
What the fuck was that?
FPV Emperor said, I make friends with the guard first.
Ah. Oh, did you see the ostrich, bud? He saw the... Is that a fucking...
FPV
what was that, Emperor?
Said, that was an ostrich, yes, rolling on the floor laughing.
Shit. Benson saw it for that brief second, and he's like whining about it. He's so hardwired to like see animals.
Andrew at 7YA.
That's awesome.
Said, dude is flying in Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah. Chocobo? Is that what you're talking about? Kick ass. That's awesome. Oh, wait, what was I going to say about that? I can't remember. My brain. Salud. Andrew, I didn't get that other email.
Chawif13 said, those towers are like 200 feet.
200? That's it? No, my tree, dude, are you sure? The top of my pines are 96 feet tall. They looked 3 or 4 times higher than my pines.
Andrew at 7YA said, yeah, Chakov and reactor tower LOL.
I know what I was going to say. Oh, see, I didn't know the reactor tower thing.
Chawif13 said,
I've never been a Final Fantasy
yes,
guy.
I goggled it.
Wait, you Googled it. Wait, his towers? Fuck, that's only 200 feet? Why does it seem so much taller? Wait, how do you know where his towers are?
Our youth is gone.
Where are we? Where's my... Oh, half my windows up there. The similar one?
Chawif13 said, the similar one.
Ah.
FPV Emperor
Cellular one?
said,
I meant the radio
GLS.
tower.
And I fall asleep, always dreaming of the big stage, you and me.
Dude, that place is...
Here in my car, we're two comets falling far away from the
Trippy?
sun. Oh, it fills me up. I wanna go where I could turn into anyone.
Oh, I thought you were going to go in.
Dim the lights so we can unwind in the sky.
That's cool.
Play the record, make me move.
Oh, I like... That's sick. That's sick. I like to get real close.
FPV Emperor
Like
said,
in my dives, I like to get
nice
like,
Andrew
I like
okay
to
hand.
almost touch the branches. Yeah, that's sick. It's a nice song too. Good vibes. Yeah, you guys pick good music. I was saying, oh yeah, I know it like scrambled my brain a minute ago. I was gonna talk about how I think I would be scared of ostriches. Do they ever like, are they prone to like attacking? Because that's let's see, how much does the average ostrich weigh?
Bruce Campbell said, wicked.
Stritch. I forgot the O. Dude. 220 to 290 pounds for a male. That is a scary fucking bird. They can reach up to 9 feet tall. What? What? And despite their size, they can run up to 45 miles an hour. Okay.
Chawif13 said, I'm scared of the when I go to a drive-through petting farm face screaming in fear. FPV Emperor said, I wouldn't mess with an ostrich,
No,
man.
that's a scary animal. Holy shit. It can run 45. You're never getting away from it. It's 220 to 290 pounds, so you're not going to manhandle it at all. You have no chance. Its talons are going to absolutely rip you apart, and if it pecks at you, you're fucked. What are you going to do? You'd have to have a gun. They can attack humans if they feel threatened, especially during nesting season. They are cornered or unable to flee. Humans get too close to their eggs or chicks, and how do you know, right? kicks with their powerful legs, their primary weapon, yeah, you're
Andrew
done.
at 7
You're done
YA
if you get kicked.
said, emus fuck people up. They're
Yeah.
like a small ostrich with razor feet.
Yeah, and they're smaller and they'll still kill you. Each leg has a sharp claw up to 4 inches long. Holy shit, man! It's a nightmare bird. I like how it says capable of causing serious
Chawip
injury.
13
A 4-inch long
said,
claw will gut you.
imagine it runs on you, leaps
And you
from a
will die.
distance, and it's aiming his talons at you and lands on you, fucking you up.
Yeah, you're done. You're kind of done. You can't. You curl up into a ball. I don't care who you are. You know what I mean? You could be the best MMA fighter in the world. You know, we don't really compete with animals. A strong kick can break bones or even be fatal in extreme. So they can just kill you in a kick. Yeah, there's not it's, you know, it's funny because sometimes I hear people like, they're like, I could take a wolf. Or I
Andrew
could
at
take,
7 YA
it's like, no,
said,
dude, no.
if you could grab its head really quick, you might have a chance, but mostly an ostrich will fuck us up.
I don't know, man. Its head, you'd have to immediately blind it, right? You'd have to immediately dig its eyes out or something horrible like that. Like, I don't even, because remember, its neck is long, but that shit's strong. Like, you know, you grab onto its head, it's gonna
FPV
throw you off it.
Said, they look cute, they have eyelashes and seem gentle, but
Yeah.
don't mess.
Yeah, for sure. They're cool as hell. And the
Chawip
eyelashes
13
thing is kind of adorable.
Said, people are W scare at a DN water bug over here. HAHA.
Yeah. I mean, you know, people are running away from bees like they're the end of the world.
Andrew at 7 YA
Don't kill bees,
said,
by the way. Do not
it's
kill
got a
bees.
weak neck though, so if it pecked my AAAB, you could get him.
It is weak.
FPV
Their necks are
Emperor
weak. A 290-pound animal has a weak neck.
https://udot.be/ZD49DXXZYQ4?SI=L6A05 pun NHXQ8H_2.
That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see if speech chat could
Monster
not
Hunter
read links. Do they really have weak necks? So there's a prayer, but man, that sounds scary as fuck. I'll tell you what, I mean, I'm going to give the human chances of surviving. Like, if an ostrich has it out for you, like, I'm, like, in it unrelenting, I think the human's not going to win that one. Hold on, let me do something real quick.
Andrew at 7 YA said, I feel like I could pretzel his neck, but he'd be slicing me open while I try, so I'm not saying I could win, but I could snao it. Andrew at 7 YA said, it's a noodle neck.
I just don't know anything about, if ostriches' necks are weak, then yeah, I mean, then that's our only chance. I just don't. If it is really noodle neck, that's great. That's great news. If I'm ever in an ostrich attack, I feel like maybe I could defend myself. But if it had like a giraffe neck, what are you gonna do? Here's the thing though. Think of it like, I mean, if their primary thing is kicking you, do you think you're even gonna get to its neck?
FPV
That's the
Emperor
problem.
said, they actually have a strong neck.
I wouldn't mess with
I
it.
wouldn't mess with
That was
that
what I
thing.
thought. That I would not. Do you know that for a fact, Andrew, or are you just guessing because it's long? Long does not mean a noodle.
Andrew at 7 YA said,
Yeah.
I'm
for
not
sure.
gonna go starting any trouble with large birds just in case.
There's this other bird that looks like this like dinosaur that looks scary, and they kill people all the time. And it's much smaller than an ostrich, I think. I gotta look it up. We're gonna look that up real quick. I'm losing track. We got Emperor's video. I gotta fix speech chat. Let me see if I can fix speech chat real quick, guys. Let me see if there's a way to not read links, because I hate it.
Bruce Campbell said, I just don't mess with animals, man.
Yeah, definitely not.
Chawip 13 said, it's black and with blue head and neck area, huh?
All right, I don't see anything for...
Chawif13 said. Also a bluebill big ass bird, you seen it?
Can't filter out. I want to filter out like links, but it looks like I can't do that. We're just gonna I'm gonna have to use this shoebill stork.
This amazing looking bird is the shoebill stork, a dinosaur looking bird with a death stare that will haunt you in your dreams.
One of these, I don't know if this is the one, but one of these birds, like, will kill you.
I recently came across this bird when browsing through YouTube videos. I'd never seen it before that moment and thought to myself, oh my god, it's a dinosaur bird. The bird earned its name because of its wooden clogged shaped bill, which is an adaptation for catching and holding large fish, but is also known for eating turtles and young crocodiles.
Fuck.
That goofy looking bill clapped onto the front of its
looks like
face
he's struggling.
may look like a cruel joke of evolution, but it's actually a lethal weapon and not to be trifled with. The shoe bill decapitates its prey. After taking the body of its prey,
he just looks like he's chilling there, though, you know?
Can stretch to more than 7 feet in their individual weakness to reproduce.
Animals are always wily and they have nothing to lose. They just, you know, they do whatever they can to survive. There's no like, oh, I don't want to pull my shoulder out. You know, they don't think. So it's like,
take flight. Sounds
stay
like
away.
An awesome machine gun sound effect.
FPV Emperor.
Oh, that's right.
Said. The gray ones, they make a loud scary sound with their beak.
Yeah. Shit's terrifying. Look how big this is compared to this dude. What the fuck? Oh no, it's perspective. Okay, it's in front of him. What is happening? Why is this like, oh, it's this stupid website. I want to see it next to him. It does look kind of scary. All right, next thing. We're gonna like it ahead of time because I like all of them. Just so I don't forget. Oh shit. Almost knocked my drink off. This is the 03. Still looks nice. Nice.
Andrew at 7YA said, I like a nice kookaburra bird, they're just chill guys.
Kookaburras, yeah, they're very cool. I love animals. This is a cool spot. Nice smooth flying, by the way. Is this louder than normal? You turn it down a little bit. There we go. Oh, nice. I didn't realize you were there. I think you flew by yourself like 4 times, and it didn't like pop out to me for some reason. I really need to eat. I think is the problem. You can see my brain like degrading in real time when I'm hungry. That's a cool looking tree. The 03 air unit's nice. Can you fly line of sight, Emperor? Oh, that's cool. You caught it? That was neat. Let's watch this real quick. Oh, it's 11 minutes. No, we're not doing that because I gotta go. I gotta eat. It's like, I was like, let's watch that. And then it said 11 minutes, and I'm like, no, I'm going to pass out if I don't eat. Kookaburra. Hold on, I want to look that up real quick. Kookaburra. Kookaburra, yeah. Yeah, oh, these little guys, these are adorable. They're in like New Zealand, right?
Andrew
New
at
Zealand.
7YA said, I'm just making some food now, gotta fuel up before the midnight flight.
Yeah, I gotta
FPV
eat,
Emperor
guys.
said, thanks MJ.
You got it. Oh, these guys are adorable little birds. Yeah, we don't have a bird feeder in the backyard, but we have a thing called a Bird Buddy that I bought for my mom, and my mom doesn't use it because she gets all these big birds that, like, you know, she's like, I've seen them a million times, and they're the only ones that go to that feeder. So we're gonna be putting it in our yard and hopefully get some cool little birds and stuff. We'll get different birds over here.
Said, okay, I'll be on O Shorty's stream at 9:30. Whoever wants to watch stream after sign of the horns medium light skin tone.
I might come chill.
Andrew at 7YA
I'm gonna be doing.
said,
I'm gonna be working on Tutti.
I wanted to fly over
him.
Gillett Stadium tonight, but there is an event tomorrow, so a 3-day drone ban.
Oh shit! Wait, so you're allowed to fly over that even if, like, I always wonder about that. Like, I always thought that they just put no fly zones around stadiums, like you just can't go there. But that's cool that you can. That's pretty neat. Look at this guy. That's a beautiful bird. Look at that.
FPV Emperor said, I saw a tiny hoop video where this boy flew the Meteor 75 next to the Kookaburra and the bird was so chill.
Yeah. I've seen videos of them. They're neat little dudes. Yesterday on stream, we flew, like, we were flying around a bird. I think it was a robin. It was just sitting there for a minute, and then it got spooked. It was weird. All right, my stomach is eating itself, guys. I gotta go. So I think it's gonna rain tomorrow. I don't think we're gonna fly tomorrow, but I will if it's not raining. And we're gonna fly the Neo tomorrow too, just to see. Yeah, just to see. I want to show you guys how annoying it is when you try to acro it.
Bruce Campbell said,
Flyover stadiums.
Great stream, MJ.
Thank
Andrew
you.
at 7YA
Appreciate it.
said,
I'm glad you had a good time.
As far as I know, you can fly over stadiums. The rules are for the people in the stadium.
Right.
You can't fly over the people.
Right. I know that. I just thought that I just thought they made no fly zones. I didn't, like, it's not up to the stadium. It's up to the FAA, but I just assumed, like, that's cool though. I'd love to fly over stadium. Yeah, have a good night, everybody. I will, like
Andrew
I said, I'll
at
fly tomorrow
7YA
if it's not raining, but it's been
said,
so annoying here.
Have a
just
good night,
raining,
everybody.
raining. Back to the dumpster fire. Tutti, we're not gonna fire him up for the send off because I just want to fix him and get him working, and then it'll be the normal part of the stream.
Victory hand medium light skin tone.
Peace. Thanks for hanging, guys.
FPV Emperor said, good night, dudes. Bruce Campbell said, night, guys.